Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our stream, Rolling Thunder D&D. Once again, we are here with you on Thursday evening to bring you a stream from our homebrew campaign in the world of Liodos. I'm joined here by my friends, Joseph, Charles, Adam. I don't know why I'm saying your names in the long form. How you doing, guys?
Neither do we, Daniel. Well, I don't know. We're friends for now, right? But
For now.
pretty epic encounter tonight with the Lord of the Glade, so we might not be friends afterwards.
Possibly.
I'm very attached to this character now, Daniel.
That's awkward.
I have never died in a D&D session.
Oh, dude! Why?
Jinx.
Why did you say that?
I've never died, ever. Never
Well,
had.
today is your lucky day. So anyway, I don't really know what to say, so I'm just going to do a recap of last time to remind myself and you guys of what happened.
Let's do it.
So, what happened? So you guys... oh, that's right, you had just fought this battle with these Salandrian knights and their entourage who had sort of ambushed you in the forest as you were travelling through. And you managed to overcome them, and you took two of the knights prisoner, and you started to interrogate them a bit. And you found out that these guys were agents of something called the White Raven, who is... some of you knew, and sort of Callie definitely knew, and maybe Lysander, that she's a notorious Salandrian general, notorious for being quite cruel, and active on the Galanar front. And they claim that Garland is the White Raven's property, and they've been tasked to retrieve him. Naturally, the party was not happy with this. But they weren't able to get much more useful information. Did you get much more useful information out of them? Don't remember.
Not
Anything?
No, not really.
Yeah, that's right. So you guys weren't quite sure what to do with them. So you ended up disarming them and tying them up as you made to leave. And then, as you were leaving, Lysander turned around and blasted them into smithereens before anyone could do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened.
Yep.
Which was fun. But I'm sure you guys will have a conversation about that at some point.
I think I tried, didn't she? And then she was like,
What can you do?
yeah.
Anyway, you carried on with your travels and you were heading towards the Golem place village thing where Huwasi is. And on the way, you camped out for the night. And during Lysander's watch, Truffle and Garland snuck away into the night and left only a note to explain the decision to leave. He basically said he didn't want to. He wanted to take the danger away from the party, and in the hopes that they'd be able to carry on their mission without being hunted by these Salandrians that were inevitably going to come after the others failed. Because everyone had their own individual reactions to that, but there's a general feeling of sort of sorrow, losing their friend. They pressed on nonetheless. And now down to just 3 members. They pressed on and arrived at the Golem's village soon thereafter. They found this, it was quite peaceful. The Golems were sort of absorbed in these simple menial tasks like building these blocky stone buildings and sort of just watching the birds and like cutting down trees and things. They the party made audience with Huwasi in his this sort of central building, which is sort of slightly more grand than the rest of them. And after convincing him of their power, he took some time to mull it over, and the party sort of looked around town. They met this strange sort of eccentric golem called Enko, who was testing his magical powers. I say powers, in the loosest sense of the term.
He was adorable.
He was a good guy. He means well. But you in the end you sort of killed some time and you started to make camp. And as you were making camp, Huwasi came over and you made an agreement with him that he was going to help you with whatever golems would agree to come. He wasn't going to force anyone. And in return, he wanted you to help him form an alliance with the Leaf Mother.
Yep.
And potentially get the power that's hidden in the glade, assuming you guys could figure out what it is and if it's safe or if it's possible to handle this power. But initially his lust for power was tempered when you guys spoke to him and sort of thought, he realised, I think, that maybe it's more than he realised, not to be trifled with. So anyway, that's how we left it. I believe you guys had just spoken with Huwasi and agreed, and you made camp and taken a long rest for the night within the confines of this village. So it's pretty safe. You don't need to have a watch or anything. And we'll pick it up in the morning. So what's everybody doing at this point?
Getting some hit dice back.
First off, big thank you to Half-Blood Hargreaves for the sub. Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Oh, nice one, man.
So, I think, just trying to generally get him prepped, packing up camp. Well, no, camp, actually. We're in a... You guys slept out. Where did you guys sleep?
I slept in Huwasi's mud hut.
That's right.
Slash throne room.
With Huwasi.
It's like kind of like a mini stone pyramid, like a big door, and
Like a little Chichen Itza, basically.
Like a small one-person throne room pyramid.
Yeah, I was just chilling in there, meditating for a long night. I think in the morning as well, I'll be doing my usual. I'll doff my armor, and I'll be doing my katas, kind of my giant umbrella outside of his thing, in front of kind of the golems as they go around their work.
Doff's a great word. I love doff.
Such a good word. Such a good word.
I slept outside the area just to stay where I feel most comfortable in the nature. I would have got up early and had a bit of a walk around the forest, around the town. I'm an early riser, but I'd probably be heading back into town now to the pyramid.
Druindar, the definitely not druid, hanging out in the forest.
You still rolled the wrong character, I think, Charles.
You did. No.
It's all good.
Fine.
This music is so epic, by the way. I can literally imagine the sun cresting.
You're just going Last Samurai again, aren't you?
I'm completely Last Samurai. I'm completely Last Samurai.
I just she's doing all these epic katas in the sunrise, and they're just golems just plodding around looking down
dodging around them, ducking and diving as they kind of swing logs and stuff. Yeah.
Oh dear. And remember, this is kind of you all know that you're getting into probably what's going to be a serious battle, so maybe there is a lot of nerves.
Yeah, I'm feeling nervous.
Yeah,
I think kind of she's gone a bit serious. I think I'm definitely in my head. Kind of we've had a few big battles, I think, but none since Trufflewood left. So this is getting quite serious now, and I think there's quite a lot on the line. And so that'll be in my head when I'm practicing these moves, and I'm going to be pushing myself a little bit harder to kind of get my muscles warmed up, I think.
I have a question. Does anyone have healing magic?
Dude, I've got a serious wisdom modifier. Medicine is off the charts, bro.
Nice.
I can stabilize the shit out of any of you guys.
It's so stable.
I got a -1 in medicine. I'm more likely to kill you when
jabbing your fingers in the bloody wound.
Yeah, I'm also -1.
I've got nothing. I've got a punnet of glowing mushrooms. I don't know if they're still good. I could maybe.
They might be a bit on the funky side by now.
And that I've got nothing.
Didn't the mushroom send Truffle to sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah, they knocked him out. Very cool.
I mean, maybe it's an anesthesiac or whatever.
Anesthesiac.
Is that another word? Anesthesia?
Anesthesia,
Anesthetic.
Just just ram a mushroom into someone's mouth in the middle of a battle and make them pass out.
It's a good thing you got the revive mechanics done.
Yeah, sleep now. Good boy.
Should we bring Enko along with us? I think he's got a healing spell. Mend.
He's got light.
He's got a light and mending.
You cast light on us. I have no healing magic, obviously.
Okay, looks like a
Healing
classic.
magic.
This is a classic World of Warcraft. Burn down the boss before they can damage us enough to hurt.
Yeah. More
DPS
dogs.
race.
More
DPS.
dogs. Watch the fucking tail.
We're in so much trouble.
Right.
Okay.
I think Lysander had a very poor night's sleep due to reasons. And he's woken up a little bit taller again.
How tall are you now?
So dense.
Absolute Judy.
Are you getting wider, or are you just getting taller?
I'm just
Just getting stretched out.
I'm just getting taller. I think I'm now 6'3".
6'3".
Did you check your character sheet?
I did, and I went. Yeah, I had to go up again. I'm still a very slender 110 pounds.
That's really light.
I know, man. He's got a 6 in strength. I don't really want to make him like, you know.
He's not. He's beyond svelte. He's like skinny.
Yeah. But you wouldn't.
Arcane's 138 pounds.
She's all muscle.
Yeah. Dense. Judy.
I think
Lifting that umbrella all day.
I think on my other game, my Dragonborn is 375 pounds.
Fucking hell!
Yeah.
It's all the tail.
Yeah.
No, they don't have tails.
No,
do
they don't have tails. Don't have tails in the canon, which makes sense. Anyway, let's go. Wrong game. Let's get going. Let's do this. I think we're all a bit excited. I think.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go.
So, okay, while you guys are all
I
doing
go back into town. I'm like, let's go do this.
while you're all doing your morning, whatever you're doing, whilst you're out in the woodsy bit out of town, one of the Silva hops down from the trees to approach you, and they say, Jorinda, I bring word from the Leaf Mother. We understand that you have made agreement with the golems.
So I say, we have.
This is good. Then you make for the glade today. Is this so?
It is. We are as prepared as we can be. Any support would be appreciated, of course. But I understand that you cannot venture into the glade. So we needed the golem support, and we hope that the Leaf Mother is accepting of the agreement we've made with the golems. It would be good to bring your races together.
We understand. And the Leaf Mother has given us leave for some of us to aid you in your battle today. We know that it will be for us a one-way journey, but for the good of the woods, we will happily lend you our bows.
I don't even know what to say to that. Thank you.
And if you look up in the trees, you can see there's a number of them sort of looking down. They're sort of like nodding.
I take his hand, his or her.
He sort of looks confused and just sort of like lets you take a sort of leafy, woody hand.
And I put it in my hands, and I just we'll go in together.
Together.
What does he do? Does he stay there?
He just sort of looks at it, you holding his hand. He's like,
I let go of his hand.
yes. He's like, yes. This is what must be done.
Do you want to come? Will you embark through the forest and meet us there, or will you want to accompany us?
We will follow you through the trees. Make sure nothing bothers you on the way. You are key. You must arrive in full strength. We'll make sure nothing bothers you.
Thank you. We really appreciate it, and I'll take word back to the camp.
It is our
We
pleasure.
depart soon.
This is very well. I shall take the word to the others, and we will make ready to leave.
Excellent.
Solemnly bows to you and then hops back up into the trees.
I bow back to nothing and then realise he'd already gone.
Like Naruto jumps into the tree.
Yeah. And I immediately make my way swiftly back to the back into the town.
Okay.
I think I see Durandar come back in. I'm kind of gonna, put my umbrella back up against the hut, get a towel out of my basket bag, kind of dabbing myself up. Oh, Durandar!
Akane, we have support.
From who?
The Leaf Mother has sent word. The Silva will support us in our battle.
No, that can't be. The Silver will die if they get corrupted.
They know. They're not expecting it to be a return journey.
We can't ask that of them.
But they need to support us. I can't turn down their offer. I can't tell them that they can't do that. We may need their support. And if it saves 1,000, only a few will be lost in the process.
Okay. But we must do everything we can to make sure they stay back away from the corruption if possible.
I agree.
I don't want to lose lives needlessly.
I agree. We can ask them to hold back unless we need them.
That's an idea. Should we find Lysander? Do you know where he slept last night?
No idea. Haven't seen him.
think
Although one of the golems was muttering that he appeared to be a little bit taller than he was yesterday.
Very perceptive golem.
I think I slept in the tower, the Enko's tower, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure he would have been happy for you to join him.
Yeah. I'll wander out at a time that seems appropriate. Just like friends, like
Everyone else is making ready for war, and you're like, "Ah, what's up, guys?" Like
Yeah.
10 o'clock.
yeah, I'll saunter over, I guess. Just a quiet nod, still with my mask on. It's like,
Lysander, it's true. You're
mm.
taller again. Perhaps taller than me. Why is this?
It's just a trick of the light. Don't worry.
Trick of the light. Excellent. Okay. Are you ready to go?
I've made all my preparations.
Excellent, Darth Vader. Thank you. Well, we'll then I guess we're ready. Where is Huwasi?
I need an hour. I've got to put my armor back on. But
Do you want some help?
I mean, you can help me if you want, but I'm pretty efficient at putting it on now. But I suggest that we kind of make ready before noon and head out. If you guys want to go speak to Huwasi, I'll get ready.
Okay.
As you wish. So
I'd like to start putting my armor back on.
Okay.
I guess me and you will go to see Huwasi.
Huwasi.
So
Where
you
is
go-
Huwasi?
You find him in his throne room, so to speak, and he's got like a congregation of other golems in there with him. Sort of, he's sitting in the throne, and they're all like there, and he's addressing them. And as you're coming up to the building, like a number of the golems start to leave, walking out of the building. And they're sort of like, they're so big, you have to like stop and let them through. It's sort of like, even though there's a massive door. And you stand, you wait for them all to leave, and eventually, when they're all finished leaving, there's Huwasi and 2 more golems in there.
Huwasi, may we approach?
You may approach, of course. Friends, come in.
Thank you. We are prepared. We will be ready to leave within the next hour.
That is good. That is well. I have done what I can to recruit my brothers, but as you can see, this is all we have to offer you, I am afraid. The others, as I said, I will not force them to fight. But individually, we are strong. With 3 of us, it may be enough.
We can ask for nothing more, Huwasi.
The others are kind of like, we're like really like simple, just like,
like animations looped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Street Fighter 2.
But I bring news from the Silva.
Oh, the Leaf Mother has contacted you.
The Leaf Mother is aware of the agreement we've made, and she has accepted the agreement as well. So we're already a step forward in building the bridge between your races.
She joins us in battle today.
Her people. Some of her people will join us in battle if we need them, but as you probably know, the taint will kill them if they get too close. They are prepared, but I would suggest we only call them into battle should we need them. Otherwise, their lives will most definitely be forfeit, regardless of whether we win the battle or not.
We will need everything that we can throw at him. It is good that they join us. There may yet be some hope of victory.
Indeed. Okay, are you and your men ready to depart?
I will make the final preparations. I will issue orders to Enko and the others in case I should not return. I will be along shortly. I will rendezvous with you by the entrance. The journey to the Glade is not far, no more than an hour or 2. So be ready, because it will not be long after we leave.
Understood. And I kind of back off. Lysander, we can go now.
I'll bow and leave.
He sort of gets up and starts talking to the other golems, and they sort of head on their way and start wandering around towards Enko's tower.
Okay. I turn to Lysander and just say, I hope you've got some tricks up your sleeve, Lysander. It sounds like we're going to need them.
It does indeed. I am not confident.
Who am I kidding? You'll be fine. And I pat him on the back. And then as I pat him on the back, I realise I just patted him on the back. And I'm like,
But he's so thin. He's so thin.
He's a god.
Just, yeah. How do you feel, Durundar?
it needs to be done. So it shall be.
What do you think we should do with this power the Lord holds?
I don't think we know enough about the power to make that decision, Lysander.
Agreed.
But I think that it needs to be looked at, for it sounds like one person wielding this power could be incredibly corruptive and not a good thing for the forest, so...
Maybe the Lord just lacked the will to dominate it. Who knows?
Yes. Who knows? Or perhaps it is a corrupting piece that should be touched by no living thing and be buried deep, deep where it can never be found. Don't you agree, Lysander?
It is a gift.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say that.
We will see.
My precious.
We will see. It would be careless to discard it out of fear, but if it bodes danger, we will do what we need to do.
Absolutely.
Are you
Can you
prepared?
Isildur over here?
Yeah. No. I'm putting too many R's. So many R's.
Lysander! Cast the power.
Why didn't he just tackle Isildur? He's like a mega elf. He could have tackled him, thrown him in. Anyway, alright, okay. Are you prepared, Drundar? Do you have your affairs in order?
I do. I am ready.
How long's this conversation taken? I've probably got a gauntlet on by the time you guys come out.
Yeah.
Should we? Got an hour? Fancy a game of backgammon? I guess
knuckle bones.
I guess we'll just wait around.
Backgammons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll read my book. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to read that dodgy book that I found in the chains. Probably won't get anything out of it for an hour, but I'll just be rifling through it.
Cool. I remember
yeah.
that. I definitely remember that.
Yep. It's the oh god, what was it called? I've got it in my actual notes. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
It's the last time
It's called Narana Lume, obviously.
Narana Lume,
That's the
the
one.
book of guidance. But I think that was the last time we saw your face as well. We haven't seen you outside of a mosque since then.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I wouldn't read into that too much.
I think Akane is going to be donning her armor, but serious battle mode. Plaiting her hair as much as she can with her dreads back. Kind of, I've got I've started a fire and kind of got the ashes from that, mixed it with water. Serious war paint. Like the top half of my face is just kind of this black soot. We're going to battle.
Oh, you're going Lagatha style.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
fucking Lagatha, boy. Yeah.
I think Durandar would have made his way to the gate. He's been ready for this
Let's get some epic music going for this moment.
for a while.
Go on, an hour's trek first.
Probably saw Akane doing some cool stuff with her face on the way past and decided to try and rub leaves on his face to see if any green would come out, but it didn't. So
What's your intelligence?
You're just kind of like,
it's really low, man. Really low.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
okay. I think when I'm done, I'd like to come and meet, find you and get ready to set out. I think.
Cool.
okay.
Sweet.
So you'll rendezvous at the entrance to the village, and shortly thereafter, Huwasi and his 2 golem entourage join you, and he says, "Are we all ready for what lies ahead?"
Look around everyone.
Probably don't even need my bag, do I? I'll take it as far as I can. Yes, I just nod. I think it's more of a steely resolve.
If you wish, you may leave belongings here. They will be safe.
I'm just thinking whether or not we might need them. I'll leave it further.
We won't need them where we're going.
I've got no belongings.
No, neither have I.
I'll leave my brass
Got a
brazier.
big chain that I've been carried around for 11 episodes and done nothing with.
I guess you guys could leave your horses and wagon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically a one-way trip, isn't it? I've got loads of stuff in my bag. I'm gonna leave my bag just by the post.
I'll leave my brazier and I'll hold my hand up to the sky and click, and a black bird will come down and sit on my shoulder.
A blackbird or a crow?
A crow, whatever it is, the thing. It's a black winged creature.
A nice, cute little blackbird.
A crow.
I have a question, actually. Are we bringing the squirrel with us?
The squirrel went with Garland.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Squirrel! Wow,
I was not aware of that.
Yeah.
The squirrel was always perched on his shoulder. So,
Oh man, I don't know what I'm more upset about now.
oh, it's so convenient. Got rid of my party NPC and this stupid squirrel all at once.
Come on, let's do it. Let's not waste this epic music.
Okay.
I'm going to take my hat off as well.
So the clouds are few and far between. The rays of sun are bursting through them, and they shine upon the party.
I put my little heart on.
Not exactly, because this area of the woods is always overcast with fog in the sky,
Oh.
as you so rightly remember, Charles.
What? I didn't think we'd left yet.
Well, you're in this area, remember, where it was like always dark in the sky, and there's these very tall trees and like crystals jutting out of the ground.
Yeah, and the ghost ferrets.
Yeah, the ghost ferrets and the like glowing horns, stags and things like that. So, yeah, maybe there's sun somewhere up there, but it's just like another gloomy day in the deep, dark woods for you.
Ooh.
So you together with Huwasi, he starts leading you out into the woods. He knows the way, he's been there before, and he tells you to keep close. And occasionally you see the Silva, darting through the trees above you, like keeping a lookout for anything that might cross your path. And as you journey closer towards the glade, you can openly see signs of this corruption, like tendrils of rotten blackness sort of seep across the ground. Trees that are not already dead are clinging to life. And the corruptions are like worming its way up their roots, up the bark of the tree. The air is eerily still, and there is sort of a subtle stench of death everywhere.
I assume that the Silva will already be starting to be affected by that then.
You can't tell that they're immediately affected, but it's possible they're feeling its effects. Yeah. And as you travel, there's occasionally like a pile of like roots and branches and leaves all shamble to life, like the blights that you saw before. And as soon as this happens, they're either the golems will rush over and just pound it into the ground, or suddenly like it'd be pincushioned by a bunch of arrows by the Silva. Meanwhile, the party is just like in the middle, protected, like proceeding onwards to their destination.
Oh no, it's going to be...
I think at this point I'm going to put my mempo on, that little kind of samurai half mask, shh, this is getting serious. And I wouldn't have said anything by this point either.
Yeah, and like Huwasi and the golems, they don't say anything, and the Silva obviously don't speak. So it's like a silent march, I guess.
Feel it in the air.
And you continue on like this for, as he said, maybe no more than a couple of hours on foot. And eventually he says, "We are getting close. You should ready yourselves. This is not long." And within a few minutes, you see a break in the trees up ahead, and inside what looks like a clearing. And within this clearing, you see, as you draw closer and you come to the edge of it, it's, maybe 40, 50 foot across this big circle. Over to in the back towards the left, there's like a mound of leaves, and in the middle at the back is this sapling of a tree that's maybe 2 or so feet tall, and its leaves are just sort of gently glowing this sort of iridescent green, little motes of green sort of just like floating off of it. And the party reaches the edge of this clearing, and he sort of holds his arm out and he says, "This is it. You should prepare yourselves for what is ahead."
Okay, I think I look up into the trees, see if we can see any Silva.
The Silva are there. So if you imagine yourselves at like the precipice of this this clearing, the Silva is just sort of like all up to your left and right, up in the trees. You can see maybe 10 or 12 of them scattered around.
How big is the clearing?
Yeah, I'd say it looks like it's about 40 or 50 feet in diameter.
In like a circle?
In like a rough circle, yeah.
Yeah. So I turn to Akane, so should we call the Silver down to discuss whether they come into this fight immediately or.
I think tactically it'd be hard to communicate to them if they go too much further than where they are now.
Yeah.
I think we've just got to trust that they don't put themselves in unnecessary danger. Something in the air has changed.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure that I'm prepared to go in here without the Silver now.
Yeah, agreed.
I'm just heavy breathing behind the mask.
I think I just adjust my mask and I kind of take off the covering of my umbrella. It's a classic anime. The wind catches it, just takes it wherever. Actually, no, it's not that easy. It's basically put my foot on a little guard at the bottom.
I'll get my cane ready.
Hunter's cane.
Yeah. Whip.
It's music.
I start smoking.
Start smoking?
Yeah, start smoking. Like,
just lighting up a cheeky blunt.
Do you not smoke?
I think he means...
He does when he's this angry about what he sees before him.
Oh, okay. He's rage smoking.
He starts rage smoking, but it's different every time. But I mean, it depends on how angry Durindar is at the time, really, and the devastation that's here is provoking a fairly significant rage, and this black, almost oily, it's almost wet smoke just kind of starts coming off him like in little ripples all around, and he gets on his knees.
It's gross, dude.
And he bangs on the floor, and his hair just goes as he bangs on the floor. It doesn't grow out slow. It's just it's there.
Just
yeah, exactly.
Does he get a beard as well?
No, he doesn't get a beard.
A big bushy beard.
Just completely clean shaven, and then
It's eyebrows.
like ear and nose hair.
Okay.
Is there any way to hide? Is there any way to get cover and kind of hide?
There are trees all around the clearing,
right?
Around the edge of it. If you look into the clearing, you can see there's maybe remnants of old plants which have sort of withered and died away, but it doesn't seem to be even the grass is not really growing properly in this clearing.
Okay.
So it's just around the edge.
I'll hang back, let the other guys go ahead, and I'll kind of try and slip into the shadows of the trees and hide, basically.
So Huwasi, are we correct in assuming that as soon as we touch whatever that is, the Lord of the Glade will appear?
Well, he is there all along, but you cannot see him yet. It is easier for you to show you than to explain. If you step inside, you will see.
Oh.
I step inside.
Okay.
I will ready in action to cast Shield of Denial if and when I feel like the Lord of the Glade has appeared.
Durindar, as you step into this clearing
with my sword drawn,
with your sword drawn, you get a strange sensation and almost like a rush of air, sort of sucking of air sound. Like a and you're confused and you look back and you look to where the trees would have been right behind you, and suddenly the tree line is way, way, way back, hundreds of feet back maybe.
Oh shit.
And the whole clearing is suddenly massive, and there's all these dead, decaying trees, and the pile of leaves is massive, this huge mound. And what was a sapling, you now see is in fact a humongous tree. It's huge and broad, and it's trunk is thick and it spirals upwards, and small, like colourful, like glowing flowers are growing from the bark, and this huge, wide canopy has got like glowing, like the sapling had glowing leaves. It's got these glowing green leaves with like these green motes flecking off of it, and it's got all these like massive, large, drooping red and pink and orange flowers hanging from it, and you can't see your party members from where you are.
Can they see me? Is it just like I've walked into nowhere?
It's like you disappeared.
Holy shit! I look back and I don't understand what's going on.
I'm just going to prepare this now.
I'm just looking around.
I call out to Druidar.
Let's just hide these. These don't need to be here right now. They're in the trees. Druidar! You hear like a muffled, but that's it.
I shout back, I'm over here!
Again, you hear the same. And as you're shouting back, Huwasi and his golems just stomp through and appear next to you. He just turns to you and gives you like a slow nod.
I nod back, but very slowly.
He's like, "You see, 'tis a different place."
I'll look at Akane, like, cock my head.
Yeah, and I think I just kind of look at him and then just walk through it.
I'll do the same. I'll walk through slowly.
So you both get this same sudden rushing of air sound, and you're in this different place, surrounded by a huge decaying clearing. The tree line so far off, way far off than it was before, and your Durindar and the golems stand next to you, and you are basically, before you is this humongous tree, and in front of it a humongous pile of leaves.
Where is the Lord?
Huwasi points to the pile of leaves. He's like, "He slumbers within."
Look at the guys like, oh, you gonna wake him up? What are we doing here? Like,
yeah, I think let's prepare the battlefield to our advantage. Do you need any cover, Lysander?
I would love some cover.
Where would you like me to raise the ground?
Dealer's choice.
How far? Can you shoot that black energy with accuracy?
I'll see if I can reach him from here. I can reach him from here.
Whoa. Okay. Well, I feel slightly more confident that we have a 15% chance of winning this fight. And I think, kind of, as I'm saying that and I'm laughing, I'm going to kind of rub my hands together and kind of see the obsidian ripples. And I'll cast Barricade using one of my Fortress Echoes to raise a wall up that's 10 feet high and 15 feet wide.
Oof. Juicy.
Spicy. Huwasi, he is just like speaking to his golems. He's like telling them to sort of spread out a bit, and one of them sort of goes over here, one of them moves over here, and he steps up forwards himself a bit.
I'll slowly walk to the cover and just dig down behind it, dip down.
I think I look at Favris, Durindar, and I just kind of like, I think you can see the smile in my eyes, like, fuck it.
Yeah.
We start walking forward together.
Stay close.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm still ready to shield denial as an action. Okay. If something bursts out of the leaves.
So as you guys are approaching, the leaves start to rustle a little bit, and at first it's just a little, and then there's like a a groaning sound, like a grinding sound. And so they start to cascade off of this pile. And then shortly thereafter it pauses, and then there's like a and from underneath this pile of leaves, sort of a form starts to sort of lift itself up. Twigs and bits of wood and dead, decaying matter sort of start rolling off of it, and you see one huge leg smash down on the ground, and then another one sort of comes out, and then pauses for a second, and then these two huge wings send bits of twigs and leaves flying everywhere, and then this head rears out from underneath, and you see your enemy before you.
Wings?
I shall give you a handout.
Oh my god!
It's a dragon.
And this is what you see. And it does look like a dragon, especially the top half of it. The wings look like they're all like decaying, and they got holes and they're pitted. And it doesn't look like you could fly with them. And it looks like the shape of a dragon, but it's kind of like the Silva, where they're just completely made of plant matter. Except it's all jagged, and there's bits of rotten parts that sort of sloughing off, and it's just sort of like groaning as it moves, and it sort of turns from this slumber. Sort of almost seems like it's pulling its rear, its tail and its legs, and it sort of drags itself to its feet, and it sort of sees you all. This sort of strange eyeless gaze, sort of casting its face across the scene.
How
you just
big
hear it's how big is a dragon? Pretty big.
A young dragon is large. A regular, I don't know. It can go up to. What's that?
Gargantuan.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
So
huge is about 24 foot tall.
yeah, it's big. It's I want to say 30 feet, maybe wingspan, maybe longer. I mean, the wingspan's probably bigger actually. Maybe length 30 feet, and when it's standing up on its legs, it's maybe, I don't know, 15, 20 feet towering above you.
Okay.
And it doesn't speak. It just sort of.
I think.
I look at Carne.
Yeah. And I just turn back to the dragon and I point my umbrella at him. Indirax, Lord of the Glade, we are here to put you to sleep permanently.
Who disturbs my slumber? And you all hear it in your heads.
Oh no, it's a psychic beast. Shit. I look at Akane and I just say, I think we're gonna need that ramp.
Okay, what are the chances? I laugh as well. You know, at this point it's like pre-battle giggles because fuck it, we could be dead in the next 5 minutes.
Yeah.
What are the chances you think he's going to negotiate?
I think they're pretty low. Why don't you ask?
Indirax, my name is Akane from Clan Shirudo. If you leave now and never come back, then we won't have to kill you. I look at Durandal,
I'm like, good.
I thought it was alright.
All right. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Yeah.
I can never leave. I will never leave this place. Be gone! It sort of roars, and this deafening, husky, sort of guttural roar.
I say, it is you who should make like a tree. Indirect.
Really? Really?
Like what?
Really?
I'll
You're about to die, and that's the last thing you say?
I'll stand up and I'll look at the guys and I'll just be like, "You will answer to us, the swagger muffins."
Now he's talking. I said, I think I'll just say, I think I'm going to activate Shield of Denial.
He sees you using your combat ability and he's just like, whoa, if that is what you wish. And he roars again and then immediately looks like he's making, like he's getting ready to attack. So I think we will roll initiative.
Oh
if
yeah!
anyone wants to do anything special before that happens.
I'm gonna use the epic battle playlist.
I'm just thinking, Durandar, I could raise a ramp.
That's exactly what I'm.
Are you thinking?
Yeah.
I raise a ramp about 10 foot away from him, so you could do an epic leap at the end of it.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was at.
Okay, cool.
Starting early with the crits.
Hang on.
So, yeah, I think.
Whilst you guys are having this conversation and preparing, and you see that Indirax is starting to attack the Silva. Actually, no. What would happen first is all around the edges of this clearing, like you see the shambling, like smaller awakened blights, like pulling themselves up and forming into humanoid forms, sort of shambling up, like they're making to attack as well. And the Silva start hopping down, and what is basically going to be happening is whilst you guys are engaged with Indirax, the Silva are going to be fighting off
background
the blights
battle
around you whilst you try and kill him. So they will be protecting you if you can, but they cannot last forever. So,
Okay.
that is the premise of this situation.
Damn, son.
Oh, okay, this is going to be epic. So we've got to watch out for the Silver.
We need
So
to
we've got
add
two ways.
a
Yeah, we
character
could die
to
here.
another.
Yeah, could you add me to turn order? I didn't click my character token. We're 18. And I think if you allow me to do one thing special left, I'm going to create a ramp using vantage point. My casting ability, I can do it up to 30 foot ahead of me.
I'll allow it.
Oh, thank you. Okay, and obviously I'm going to leave a 5 foot gap so Durandar can have some mid-air flight going on.
And just to sort of make it quite explicit about how I want to handle this situation, I want to treat that as like a separate battle. And if you want to, you can do something as in like I do something to try and get rid of the blights, but don't like engage them directly as an attack.
I don't think. I think we know what our purpose is here. You know, there's a giant lord demigod here, and they're buying us time. Yes. We need to just finish him off.
I'm kind of thinking like the warfare strongholds and followers mechanics, where there's like a unit.
Just to make it easy on yourself.
yeah. So they're operating as a unit, and the blights are a unit, and they would just roll ones. Anyway, that's for me to worry about.
Okay.
So, are we all rolled? We got Lysander, we got Cannon, we got Durandar, and we got Big Chumpy Boy.
Oh, sweet. At least we got a decent initiative roll.
Okay, so you see Akane raising these stone ramp from the ground. The Silver will hop down from the trees and start like firing their arrows into these blights that are rising from the ground. Huwasi and his golems get ready to charge forwards, and the first one to act is Lysander. What do you do?
Oh yeah, baby. Bonus action hex on this boy.
Okay.
And then I will pop up and give it a big old aimed black bolt. Come on.
Let me pop out his window, that'd be easiest.
Let me
And I imagine as well, I've just literally hit the ground.
It's a shatty one.
It's a shatteral one.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Do we have shitty one rules? I can't remember.
No, I think I did away with those.
I'll give it a second blast then. This I'm just warming up.
Where did the first blast go?
Maybe just fizzle with a natural one. Maybe it just fizzles out or
Yeah,
flips
I'm
the
nervous.
side of the wall or
I'm
something.
like shaking, and then pop for a whatever that is.
21 does hit.
Okay.
That's good to know.
So that's 5 necrotic, 15 force. So that's 20 total. Or I don't know if it's got resistances. So.
I will.
And I literally imagine I slam this thing into the ground, and as it raises, it just all of a sudden, and I'm like, I turn around, I'm like, yes, Lysander!
The first one's like, and I'm like, and give the second one a big whip it.
Okay. Where's that? Oh, it's changed sides.
Which side are you shooting from, Ad? Of the wall. Of the wall.
What do you mean? I'm shooting. So is it 10 foot high?
Yeah, the wall's 10 foot high.
You'd have to poke your head out, I think.
Yeah, so I'll go around the side on the right. Actually, no, I'll go to the left, so I'm not shooting you guys in the back.
Tactics.
Okay, and then I will duck back behind the cover, and that's the end of my turn.
Nice.
Epic.
Warlocks. Warlocks, D&D, baby.
Yeah.
Akane, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to... I can't use that. Okay, I'm going to run off to the side. I'm looking... Before I leave Durindar, I think I'll just say something cheeky, like, don't fuck this up. And I'm going to run 30 feet. So if I go to this point here...
Yes.
which I will. And I use my spell casting charge shield. Just trying to see what the distance is on it. I think it's
Charge shield's 10 foot, I think.
10 foot. So would I hit it? I think that's 5 foot, 10 foot. So yeah, cool. Yeah, so I'm running, and as I'm running, kind of the runes along my umbrella, kind of sweeping it behind me, it's lighting up like ching, 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 ching. And as I kind of like, because it's my advanced shield of denial, right, with my kind of my level 5, and I kind of skid to the front and swing it around using the momentum and just fire off this energy that's gathered and coalesced, just runs up the kind of umbrella. And I will use my charge shield attack on Indirax. I hope this is Indirax.
Wait, I missed this.
Oh, it's a 10.
10 does not hit, I'm afraid.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's up to you.
You were being too showy.
I was being too showy, wasn't I?
Or maybe you're just getting in too close and he sees it coming and he sort of like maybe bats the shield aside or something, but the blast goes past his head and you're in sort of like a close combat battle with him now.
Sick. And I'll end my go there.
And this, like, you're down here on the shield and you're like looking up like that.
Oh man, I literally imagine swing around and I was like, he just kind of, is he quite quick? Is he like quite agile?
It seems like he's sort of lumbering and sort of rotten, but he's oddly fast. Like he's able to quickly react to what you're doing and like move away.
Yeah, I think that's what I tried to do. I was trying to suss his kind of battle, so I was like, just pings it on past, fire into the sky. I just look over, my eyes, and that's end of my go.
Okay, Durindar, show us what you got.
How high is this ramp?
It goes up to 15 foot.
Okay, and we said that he's 30 foot wide and 15 to 20 foot high?
He's massive.
Okay.
Imagine he's like, I don't know, the size of a house.
Okay.
He's big.
So I get down a bit like a 100-meter runner.
Oh, sorry, it's 10 foot wide.
10.
Oh no, it's up to 10 foot wide. I don't know how high it goes. It doesn't say.
I'll say 15 feet. That's fine.
Cool.
And I just sprint off like a runner coming off the blocks. I run, and the black, this black kind of stuff is still kind of flipping off behind me as I run up this run up the ramp,
Oh my god, so epic.
and I lunge off the ramp relentlessly to land on him somewhere.
You land on him.
Preferably his head, but depending on his height, that may not be possible.
I think you're going to need to make a contested strength check if you want to stay on top of him.
No problem. I'll make a contested strength check.
Come on,
Is that just me
Druida.
clicking strength?
Oh,
Is that what I need to do?
Roll strength or athletics?
Oh.
well, lucky for you, you got a natural 1.
Oh!
So
He wasn't
you are
expecting that.
successful. You're sort of like maybe on his the back of his neck, in between his wings, sort of like
Okay.
trying to keep yourself on balance. You just about managed to stop him thrashing you off.
Okay, so and with that, I attack with my greatsword relentlessly and just power down into the back of his neck.
Okay.
I think when you made it as well, I kind of was like, yes! Like, just you just see this quick shadow above her.
You have advantage on strength when you're raging, by the way.
That's
Yeah, but that would have been a 25 rather than a
then you definitely succeed. So that's your
first attack.
advantage on attack, right? With that one.
Advantage on attack rolls, yeah.
So 21 does hit.
That's 8. So that's 10 slashing.
Okay.
And again,
Another one. 20 hits.
Yes.
Another one.
DJ Khaled!
another 10 slashing.
Another one.
And I
Oh.
power the sword down into his neck for 10 slashing damage. And then I leave the sword where it is and hold on to it.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, I just realised something that you all should have done by now, so we'll do it
Oh, it's another kind
on
of...
here. We'll do it on his turn.
Okay.
Oh, it's another
It's
wisdom saving room.
That's something that all dragons have.
True sight?
Oh, I think I'd maybe. No, I don't know.
Well, don't
Find-
tell us.
we'll find out shortly.
I don't know. It could be anything. Dan Homebrews
What if-
everything.
But Dad, what if we kill him before it's his go?
Oh, good one, Joe. Okay. Anything else, Mr. Durandal?
No, that is the end of my go.
Okay. Huwasi is gonna. How far can Huwasi go? I guess it's 30 feet. Let's see. Yeah, 30 feet. So he's gonna go. I guess he'll charge so he can get in. Just charges up as close as he can get. As will his next buddy, who can go to. Oh! Let's put him here. Let's put him here and him here. And then it is. Now it is Indirax's turn. And I want you all to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
I'm so good at
Yes.
these.
Huge, 21.
13.
Durindar and Lysander, you are frightened for 1 minute.
Oh!
That's no good.
Get off the dragon, get off the dragon, get off the dragon!
Frightened 5e. Can't remember what it does.
A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight.
You can't willingly move closer. Yeah.
Can't willingly move closer to the source.
Well, that's alright, because you're as close as you can possibly be, Durindar.
He wouldn't run away, right? Or maybe he would, I don't know.
It doesn't force you to flee. It's not like a flee effect, I don't think.
Yeah, it just means you can't get closer.
And you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls.
You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns, ending the effect on a success. If you're successful, the effect ends and you're immune for the next 24 hours.
Okay, and this is a different mechanic to say being charmed, yeah?
Yes.
I checked that as well. I was like, wait, I've got a thing.
I've got Fey ancestry. Nope. I was like, ha ha ha!
So he is going to. He will. Because Durindar is up on his back, he will first thing try and bite you up there. So he does a bite attack.
He's got an owl head.
Which is a 16. What's your AC?
16.
Okay. So it does 12 piercing and 6 necrotic damage as he managed to turn his head back around and maybe not quite fully bite you, but like scratch you with his huge, massive teeth.
Okay. Durindar's like, whoa, but he holds onto the sword for dear life.
Yeah, don't forget you got resistance to stuff.
Yeah.
And
12
then
and 6, yeah? 10 and 6. Sorry, what did you say? 12 and 6?
12 and 6, yeah.
12 and 6.
So, and with his free hands, he does a claw attack at Akane and one at Huwasi, which we shall do separately.
Oh my
So-
god.
Oh, he
So
gets
it's-
3 attacks.
So Akane is 22 to hit.
That's a
and
hit.
Huwasi is 20 to hit, which I'm pretty sure does hit.
Oh my god. I literally imagine him thrashing around.
So you take 12 damage. Akane. Huwasi takes 13 damage.
-1. Then 5.
Maths. Why can't I maths? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's like just like thrashing around with his claws and he's like trying to bite you off his back at the same time. But that is his. That is his multi attacks over.
That was legendary. Just keep going through all the different attacks he has left.
And I think he'll probably just stay where he is now. And then we're on to the other golem, who will go as close as he can. How far can he get? Oh, maybe there? That's good, isn't it? Let's pop him over here. So all the golems are like dashing over. And then we're back to the top. Oh wait, no. Before we have the top, we have layer actions to worry about.
Oh shit, son! It is on big boy time.
Everyone needs to make a strength saving throw.
What?
0! I'm scared and weak.
It's worse than a 1.
Durindar, you're fine.
Oh, it wasn't a natural 1. I rolled a 2, but I've got a -2.
So
So-
bad. Lysander, you're restrained
Oh damn!
Whoa!
on the spot.
And I'm behind the wall. So
Yes, you are behind the wall, so it's going to be another strength check to break free. The wall has backfired. Oh, Akane got 2. Sorry, I didn't see that.
Yeah, am I restrained as well?
You get a different. You are knocked prone.
Oh,
This is a random effect thing.
I can fire my shield from prone, don't worry, it's like a rifle.
It's like.
What are you restrained by, Lysander?
So what is happening is like all of a sudden all these like corrupt roots and branches start sprouting out of the ground. Some of them like curl around Lysander's legs. Some of them pull Akane down to the ground. And I guess some of them are reaching up for Durindar, but he's too far away and he just hacks them away or like bats them away.
I'm
Nice.
feared and restrained. I'm basically just crying behind a wall.
Oh god.
Underneath some twigs.
Huwasi succeeds, his buddy succeeds. All 3 of Huwasi's dudes succeed. So they're fine.
Oh, this is a
You got
bit.
22, 24, 23. Okay. So now we're back to Lysander, who is restrained and frightened.
So which can I repeat? I can't do anything, can I? Can I make a check to break out of the restrained?
So you can make a strength check to break free of restrained as the normal like thing. You can like, use your action to try and break free.
It's not like a grapple, is it? So I can't use acrobatics to wriggle free.
And your ability checks are at disadvantage because you're
And
frightened.
you got to use your noodle arms, bro.
I mean, I would take disadvantage.
It's not within line of sight, so you don't have disadvantage.
Oh, behind the wall.
Yeah.
So
Whoa!
the wall, it giveth and it taketh away, and then it giveth again.
The wall is the real MVP here.
Oh my god, the wall.
So
good.
sorry. I didn't. So can I use acrobatics like a grapple to wriggle through?
Yeah, why not? I'll allow it.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Okay,
that
so-
seems fair. I mean, you're just like trying to wriggle through your vines, basically.
Wiggle. 21.
You manage to slip out of them as they're sort of like more and more of them coming. You just like jump out of the way.
So that's my action.
That's your action. Yeah.
So I will. Hang on, let me just.
Be a shame if you got restrained again next turn.
So, did it cause any damage? Did it mean I have to make a concentration check?
No damage.
Okay, so I will. I've only got my bonus action left, so I will clench my fist and use my maddening hex to give 5 psychic damage to indirects.
5 psychs.
5 psychs, and then I will slip down behind the wall and start deep breathing and repeat my wisdom saving throws. Can I? Is that what you do at the end of your turn?
What?
For the fear effect, you said I can repeat it at the end of my turn?
Oh yeah, at the end of your turn. Yeah.
Okay, so wisdom saving throw. Come on. 13.
Nope.
I just crunch my knees into my chest and end a turn.
Okay. Akane, you are on the floor. You're being pulled down by vines, but you're not held in place.
I'm going to crawl towards Indra. No, I'm not. I'm going to use my action to stand up. Or is it bonus action?
Half your movement.
It's half your movement.
Cool. I will use half my movement to stand up. And then I will look at this tasty motherfucker. And I will charge the runes on my shield. As I see Durandar hanging off. And I kind of see the golems approach. You're not going to beat us! And I'll just try a charge shield attack.
He might.
So 17.
17 does not hit.
Aye.
Oh.
So I like to think that probably he's so big. It's like not that you're missing, but maybe he just doesn't really sort of deflects off his hide.
It's like when you put your fingers in a candle quickly. It doesn't quite get purchase on it.
Yeah, so obviously hits him, but just sort of disperses instantly. That effect.
Yeah, I think I'm sweating at this point as well. Beads coming down, leaving lines in my black paint.
I think just being so close to something like that has got to be fucking terrifying.
Yeah. I think it's probably the biggest thing I've ever thought. And yeah, I'll end my go.
Okay. As you make this shield blast and it hits him, sort of disperses out. With his tail, he comes around, smacks you in the side.
What?
And you take 15 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, fudge!
It's funny because I think as I kind of restarted the go as well, my the vapor armor came back, and so I blasted it, which kind of weakened it a little bit. And then this tail comes down and just fucking smacks me into this wall, and like the armor just completely like poof, winded.
It's just like just like straight into one.
Yeah.
And like again, it's just surprised.
Oh.
Lumbering beast. Legendary actions.
I know. I consider whether or not I want to be in this close to him. No, and I am my go.
Okay. Durandar?
So Durandar, having jumped onto the dragon's neck, is holding for dear life onto a sword, having realised that he's 15 or 20 feet off the ground. He's pretty nervous about that. He's not scared of heights, but he's just realised what he might have done here, but knows that there's a job to do. So I would like to... The dragon's made of, all this plant matter, decay and stuff and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd like to climb up his neck towards the top of his head.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
And I would then like to swing my sword round to his right eye.
He's got no eyes.
Yeah, he's got no eyes, but
He's got no
You go-
eyes.
if you look at the picture,
I did look
Yes.
at the
The
he
picture.
has no
not
eyes.
that closely, apparently.
I'm getting
Holy
deja vu
shit.
from cabin 2.
Oh yeah, Cabin 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Oh yeah, that's true. Actually.
I assume
Okay.
that's what you were going for.
Oh no! No, I forgot. Yeah, but that one was flying.
Just a happy little accident.
True.
I mean, this one could be flying, if you like.
Not without me.
See ya.
So Durindar climbs to the top of his neck and realizes there's no ice. So he goes in for another swing from the top of his head right down into the top of his neckline with his greatsword.
Okay.
And nothing happens because he clicks the wrong button.
That is once again a hit.
Oh
Oh wait, no, you're disadvantaged.
I am disadvantaged.
That is not a hit.
Shit. He goes for it again.
Again, unfortunately not a hit.
Are you not raging? Do they cancel each other out?
You
Well-
have to go reckless to cancel it
Yes.
out.
Yeah, I can't.
If you would reckless, it would make it a normal attack. But he didn't,
Cool.
as far as I know.
That's true. That's probably something I should have done. So I hold on for dear life and end my turn. On the dragon's head.
You haven't even got your sword in now.
You can. First thing, I would like to make another strength contested check.
Oh my god. We have to run away, guys.
He throws you to the ground.
Oh,
And
is that with disadvantage as well? Because I'm frightened. No.
Yeah, and also you make another check for your fear. See if it goes away. So,
Wisdom.
Yeah,
So many checks.
and that does not succeed. I'm afraid.
Fuck.
Where's your sword? Did
So
you bring it
you're,
with?
you're
Is
like
it-
flopped down here, basically.
Is it wisdom saving throw? Does the wisdom saving throw disadvantage as well then?
Well, you wouldn't have had advantage anyway.
Oh,
You're
right,
on
okay.
13.
Yeah. Shit.
It's
Okay.
on, boys. It's on. Feel it.
Oh, you use my action to disengage. Run away!
Smell the death.
And what game are we playing? Dungeons and Dragons, guys. Come on.
Dungeons and
I
Dark
know.
Souls.
How often in Dungeons and Dragons do you get to fight a dragon? Not very often.
So revel in the opportunity.
I am.
Okay, so that's the end of your turn. So it's going to be Huwasi and his bro.
Come on,
Right.
guys. Bring
Can't
out some
think-
magic punch or something like that.
I think their general gist is smack things. Yes, yes, it is two. It is two slam attacks. So he has a crit,
Oh,
and then
Oh, what's the?
oh, so you see him running up, and then he reels back for a mass and just slams into the side of Indirax's head, sending like shards of this rotting plant matter showering. Like, some of it spatters over your face, and you're like, oh. And he comes around with another punch and smacks him again in the chest.
go on,
And
Huwasi.
which is a total of 32 damage.
Oh, Huwasi's a
boy.
bad boy.
That's why we brought you along.
And that's why you brought him along. Oh, baby. Okay, so 32 I said, didn't I? And the other golem is not as strong, I think, so let's see what he does. Oh, no, that's not it. So, unfortunately, the other one misses me. Huwasi's attacks are so furious that he's like embroiled in this battle, and the other one can't quite get a look in. He's like gingerly trying to punch in, but doesn't manage to get a blow onto Indirax, unfortunately. And then it is Indirax's turn. Actually, he's going to do another legendary action before that.
Just a happy little legendary action. Right there.
Okay, all of you guys who are next to it need to do a. I say all of you guys, like you're the golems. Need to make a dex saving throw.
Thank you, War. Oh, low rolls.
Oh.
Oof. Does Durindar's danger sense go off?
What, when he's attacking? Who's he attacking?
Well, it would be disadvantage plus advantage, so it's just a 12, right? Oh no, sorry, not 12. Where are you? Where's Durindar?
He's not rolled yet.
Oh, he's not rolled.
I don't think he knows to roll. He's looking.
Charlie, you roll dexterity saving throw, dude.
I'm all over it.
You got this. Oh my god! Everybody failed.
Oh.
Is this a trap? But why do you mention? Yeah, I have advantage. Oh yeah, but I've got disadvantage, so it's cancelled out. Yeah.
So you take. So you take 10 poison damage, each of you, and are knocked prone. As he, basically, what is happening is he rears up and he like flaps his wings, and then one massive gust, he like billows up this billowing storm of like rotten matter and needles and twigs, and it's all like cutting your skin and like jabbing at you.
Shieldmaster! Shieldmaster!
Yeah, so you take half, right?
Actually, I don't know how. If you're subject to an effect which allows you to make a dexterity save for half damage, you can use the reaction to take no damage, interposing your shield between you and the effect.
Isn't it if you succeed on the dex save though?
Yeah, it's if you succeed. Yeah.
Is it? Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
It's not just magic or auto succeed.
Oh, I thought it was magic auto succeed. What's the point of this feat? No, I'm cool. I take damage.
Yeah, so it basically means if you would have saved and taken half, you take nothing instead.
Which is awesome.
Which is very awesome, actually. But you still take.
So
You're all knocked over. And I guess even the golems are knocked over.
Oh.
Because I didn't put a caveat in there. So. Okay, so now it's his actual turn.
Thank you, War.
How much HP have you guys got? He turns to like Huwasi and the other golem over there, and he rears back, and then he opens his mouth and then roars in this huge cone of, again, like bits of horrific rotten material and like sharp bits of bark and twigs and things just blast out in a huge 40-foot cone, catching basically Durindar, Huwasi, and the other golem. And you need to make, again, dexterity saving throws. See, Huwasi fails, his buddy fails.
And I rolled a 10.
You fail. That's
Okay.
unfortunate. This might be unpleasant.
Your face! Yes!
You take
Do it, Anakin.
you take 34 piercing damage.
Whoa!
As this like imagine just being in a hurricane for a second. Just this massive wave just hits you. Hundreds of cuts and bits of like this rotting matter smacking at you.
Okay. And this was an AoE attack, I assume.
It's his breath attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's alright, it's only half your rage, it's fine, don't worry about it, it's fine.
Don't
We're
worry
fine,
about it.
we're
Yeah,
fine.
it's all
We don't
good.
need
Fine.
any healing. You've got
No.
basically underway, it's fine.
I'm assuming I can't use Sentinel if it's an AoE and it was directed at myself included.
No, you can't.
DM?
You can't use Sentinel and AoEs, as far as I'm aware.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I don't think so. Boo!
I will also add that his physical attacks count as magical. I assume you're still resistant to that.
I am. Only psychic I'm not resistant to, which I probably shouldn't have told you.
It's good to know. Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Psychic dragon.
Right, what's their HP going to be?
This is
Man.
danger. Danger level.
We just don't have any healing. That's the problem.
Threat
There's
level
loads
midnight.
of damage as well. Like we can't
We have
do that much.
You've done decent damage to him so far.
we haven't even got any healing potions.
Yeah, we have.
And
I'm pretty sure we have.
the other
two
golem.
In the cart back at the golem's place.
Oh fuck! We left it back in the fucking cart.
Meanwhile, the other golem on the other side hits with both his attacks.
Oh, come on,
Dealing
golem.
14 damage.
Come on, golem.
Hooray!
So yeah, as he's like reeling up and breathing, the other golem's like punching him in the legs, like
We call him Gaz. Gaz the golem.
Gaz to go to
Go on,
Gaz.
Gaz.
Gaz and Baz and Huwasi.
Yes.
Um,
What a squad.
And meanwhile, okay, so can you make your strength saving throws for the layer action as more of these roots start sprouting out of the ground? Akana, you're fine.
Yes.
Asanda, you're not fine.
Oh, am I at disadvantage?
You would be wrecked either way.
Yeah.
Jurindar, if you weren't afraid, you'd be fine, but you're not fine. Asanda, you're strained again.
Oh, for God's sake. Okay.
Jurindar, you take. Oh shit, that's not right.
I've taken
Imagine like that
prone again.
crawling behind the
Jurindar, you take 4 piercing damage as some like bramble vines like come and, like pierce you with their thorns.
Guys, I'm losing HP pretty quick.
And as this is happening, you watch as like a couple of the Silva fall, fighting at the sides of the battle.
Ooh.
Why can I not select the Silva?
Just preparing a sad playlist for when we all die.
Yeah.
Okay, and because we're now at the top of the round and I need the toilet, we're going to take a break.
Oh,
yes.
my God.
Oh my god.
We'll come back to the epic battle in 5 to 10 minutes.
Guys, we should get a separate call and talk strats.
If you wanna go on a separate call and talk strats,
I'm going to go
very
get a
welcome
drink.
to. But
And cry.
thank you very much, anyone who's watching. We'll be back shortly with the resolution of this battle.
Team wipe. Team wipe.
TPK. TPK. All right, let's do this. 5 minutes, guys.
Hello, we're back.
Hello.
for 30 minutes before we die and cancel this stream.
I'm sure we could draw out your death to an hour or so.
Oh, an hour!
Cancelling D&D.
Yeah.
So we're in the middle of this epic battle here with Indirax, the Lord of the Glade, who appears to be some kind of huge, rotting, like a forest dragon of some sort, towering above the enemy. Durindar ran up and he mounted on top of him, but has subsequently been thrown off, and they have learned that he is not something to be trifled with, as he blew them all over with this massive gust of his wings, and then breathed out this horrific hurricane of barbed thorns and spikes and twigs and things, and did quite a lot of damage, basically.
We're buggered.
So, beware. Somewhat. So, I feel so bad. We're at the top of the round, and Lysander is restrained again.
Hooray!
Because I remember you crawled out the last ones, didn't you? And you're crawling on the wall, and then like these other ones just go.
Well, I wriggled out the last ones and then couldn't escape the fear, so I just curled a bit of ball, and then I guess the vines just went around me, and I was just too scared to move.
He just like no. There's like
No. So I'll use my action again to. I wonder if I've got actually. Do you know what? I wonder if I've got anything that I could.
It'd all be over, but by now if Lysander was out of those vines.
I've literally got nothing.
Yeah, he's artillery, isn't he? From far away.
He's your DPS.
Yep.
Oh, what I did forget is my Raven is still in play. So he's currently a spider, but you'll get the idea. Yeah, token, whatever.
Raven, spider.
Potato. So I will use my action to try and acrobatics and wriggle out of the vines again. That's a natty one.
Your resolve is 0.
He's just there like, I accept my fate.
Yeah. I will. Now, question: is it a bonus action to command your familiar, or does it just kind of happen?
To do what with your familiar?
Just move it.
I don't know.
I'll have a look. I will bonus action Maddening Hex, 5 psychic damage to Indirax.
Doesn't your familiar just move on its own?
I think so. I just want to. I'll double check. It's because I've never used it in combat before. And then I will just 5 psychic damage, and then I will just try and break through the fear, I guess, and just roll a whiz save. Come on, big boy, you can do it. 18.
Oh no, you did it!
Oh,
you're no longer afraid.
I'm not scared. Yes! I'm restrained. Okay, and then I guess I'll move my familiar 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I think that's how far Raven can move. I'll look it up. End of turn.
It's probably further than that.
Raven 5e. Cursory Google.
We're all working
feet.
together now to figure out how to not TPK.
40, 45, 50. That'll do.
Everybody's working together.
Okay.
It's like those shows where they build somebody a house. Everybody get involved.
And that's the...
Whatever you've got, send the fucking Raven in!
Yeah, we're going to get some of the people watching this. Guys, we need you to Google some shit. Seriously, these are our character sheets. Do some research, figure it out.
Check your inventories, guys, have you got anything?
We got nothing. We left the potions back in the fucking cart, back in Huwasi's camp.
That does not seem like a wise decision.
I've got my scroll of pedigree. That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Scroll of pedigree.
I'm a nobleman.
Kane, you're prone again.
I'm gonna stand up.
Yeah.
And I'm getting pretty sick and tired. I think she is getting pretty sick and tired of this. She's not scared, and I think again, like, hold my umbrella. My kind of this vapor armor, the shield of denial armor that I get from my fortress planet, springs to life around me. And do you know what? I'm gonna, if I attack and hit, I'm gonna kind of charge that armor and that additional health HP into my attack. So again, I'm going to look at Indirax and I'm going to cock my shield and I'm going to basically fire my shield at Indirax, Lord of the Glade.
Okay.
Ah!
Oh, mate.
Maybe you should save your save your description until after you see if you hit or not.
Okay, yeah, that's
savage.
Come on.
Unfortunately,
Akane throws her shield on the floor.
unfortunately,
By the power of Grayskull. Oh, I dropped it.
one of you could get behind him and give each other advantage. Think about that. But unfortunately, 13 does not hit. I'm afraid.
Okay, I am going to, at this point, move back. And I'm going. Oh, actually, how much of my movement speed I use? 15.
Yeah.
Could I? Yeah, I think I could. 5, 10.
Okay, so we're gonna fade back in. In 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, there's an advert.
Okay.
Oh,
Everyone,
We're back. We're back.
We're actually back. We're back.
we're testing a fan base.
I think we're actually back. Hi guys.
It looks like we're back. So far, so good.
Okay, let's press on
Oh.
cautiously.
I am going to cautiously press on. Is everybody ready?
yes.
do
So
this.
cautiously pressing on to my death.
Drindar, it's your turn. What do you do?
Well, I took my turn and fluffed it. So I ended my turn staying exactly where I was. Oh,
What did you attack? Oh yeah, you missed your attacks. Sorry, I forgot that part. So do you want to redo the check for the fear?
I would love to. It's a wisdom check, if
Wisdom
I remember
check.
correctly.
Will this be the time?
That would be
Oh,
The answer is no.
no. Is
a
the
natural un.
There's a natural dos -1.
That's a Kim Jong.
answer. A natural DOS.
That's a Kim Jong. A shatty Kim Jong.
Shout Kim Jong Un.
What? Sorry, but you know, can I just go off book a minute? Why is it sometimes that the big numbers on the right and the little numbers on the left, and sometimes it's the other way around on roll 20?
Because it doesn't.
Why is that?
It just it rolls 2 dice. It doesn't put them in order. It just rolls 2 dice and gives you the result of those 2 dice.
So you take the first one.
Oh, gotcha.
You've got
Gotcha.
always roll with advantage on, basically.
Yeah. And it's up to you to determine which of those you take based on what rules you're using.
Oh. Okay. Cool.
So there you go, kids
Right.
and old people. So that's Durindar's turn. We're over to Huwasi, who will heave himself up back to his feet. And he will go for a Falcon Punch ×2.
Falcon
Plus,
Punch.
+1 connects. 18 bludgeoning damage. Bam! Jesus, he's strong. So yeah, you see him. This first punch connects, and he maybe like hits like in the shoulder of this thing, you see massive chunks of like this rotten plant matter fly off of Indirax's body, and you see now underneath there is just like this seething, rotten, like blackened mass underneath all of this, like almost like an outer shell of plant matter. But his second punch goes wide after the first one. Does that. So yeah, so that's Huwasi's turn. He's just staying in battle constantly. He's determined to bring down his foe. And the other golem is gonna... Baz? It's Baz.
Baz is the one on the right, and Gaz is on the left.
So Baz goes for an attack. His first attack connects. Second attack misses. First attack does 11 bludgeoning damage. Chunks of this plant matter flying off of Indirax's body. And how much damage is that? 11. Epic. So you can now see like there's gaps. It's sort of like almost like he was like a facade, and it's sort of like bits of him are just falling off and he's falling apart. And he will go for a tail attack, I think, at the lesser golem. Oh, no, that's not correct. Oh, there it is.
Which one's the lesser golem?
Baz, yeah.
On the left.
On the right. Baz is on the right, Gaz on the left. Come on.
Baz is here, isn't he?
Is that Baz?
That's Baz. Slams Baz down to the ground. Baz. Some huge chunks of rock, this like arcane rock flying up of him, and he's just like floored again. Not looking too hot now.
I use Sentinel to make an attack against Indirax as a response with my great sword.
Can you? Yeah, I mean it's legendary.
Yeah, when a creature within your reach makes an attack against a target other than you, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack.
Sick.
I see the chunks fly off Baz, and I'm like, no, Baz! And I take another shot at his toe.
Yes!
Regardless of advantage, it hits.
For 12 slashing.
12 slashing, okay. Okay. Cool beans. So yeah, you take more chunks, like maybe a chunk out of his chest flops down to the ground. And then it is actually
hit his toe and the chunk of the chest falls
down. So it is Indirax's turn, and he will he will make a flurry of attacks.
Oh.
Who will he attack?
The big scary monster guys, obviously.
I think he'll do one Durindar, one Baz, one Huwasi. So we'll do Huwasi with a bite. Okay. So it's weird because he like clamps down his like plant-like teeth on Huwasi's like shoulder, and you hear this sort of like horrific grinding, and like scratches appear, and like chunks start to like fleck off of him. But he manages to like force him off. But you see, obviously, it's damaged him somewhat.
Oh shit!
And then he goes for a claw at Baz. A claw at Durindar. 16. That was your AC, wasn't it? You take 11 slashing and 5 necrotic damage as he again rakes you with this claw. Oh shit, you need to make a constitution saving throw. I forgot to do that last time.
Why?
Because he's got poisonous claws. You're poisoned for 1 hour.
Oh dear,
What does that mean?
Unfortunately, I've got the conditions window open. You have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
So I've got double disadvantage.
I can get double disadvantage. Although that would be cruel.
You feel a searing pain running through you after his
I feel
claws
super
rake
disadvantaged.
across you. Yeah.
I can't do this.
Does your rage thing give you any protection against poison?
No.
You feel
Just
disadvantaged. You can have
resistant
like,
against every form of attack other than psychic. That is it.
Okay.
Good elf.
And it's not a spell, and it's not a trap. So it's not blinding, it's not deafening, and it's not incapacitation either.
You still got quite a lot of HP, actually, looking at you. I don't know what you're bothered about. You're fine.
Yeah. Well, I haven't taken what you just said off yet.
Oh.
So, oh.
That's hard to say. Should be, 7 damage?
I know. Ish.
Okay, and that's the end of Indirax's turn, and then it is Gaz's turn, who will go for a couple of swings himself.
the columns beat the shit out of Indirax.
Yeah, she's got these guns like.
We promised Huwasi we were so strong. Like Lysander's been petrified against the wall, throwing his scroll of pedigree over when he's not chased down. Durandal's just falling off, getting poisoned, rolling disadvantage on everything. I kind of can't hit anything for shit. Like, we're crap. We basically bribed and persuaded the golems to go and fight for us.
Yeah.
One of Gaz's punches connect and send another flinging this plant matter away, and he Indirax responds again with a tail attack. Only 8 damage. Oh, not too bad.
What's your shabby?
I need to do the strength check. And he is prone. Okay. So, that's the end of that round. And then we need to do the layer action. So everyone do a strength.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh my god, you succeeded!
Oh no.
You're doing it, Peter.
I got 11.
I got 8.
Durandal got 8. Durandal, you're restrained.
Oh,
How's it feel?
Akane, your movement is halved for one turn.
Oh. Scupper's my plan.
As these vines and roots come out of the ground, and you're sort of just about getting them off, but they're slowing you down. Lysander.
Am I still restrained?
Technically, yes.
Yes, I am still restrained. Okay, I will use my action to try and wriggle my way out of the restraining. 17? I did it, guys! I did it! I will then bonus action Maddening Hex Indirax, so 5 psychic damage.
You're just slowly chipping away at him.
I'm just going to record this and just play it back every time. And then I've literally got nothing else. I will stand up and put my back against the wall, like.
Maybe you should just stand out in the open so that if you get restrained again, you can still attack him.
Oh, you know what? That's not a bad idea. But then no, I'm not going to do that.
Well, that seems like an excellent idea to me.
take the bait.
No, I'm staying behind my wall.
The wall is safe. The wall is good.
And that is the end of my turn.
Okay, Kane.
Alright, Akane's going to... she's been working on a move, actually, thinking about it. So she's going to step 1 pace to the left. And she's going to basically raise her fist, and kind of this obsidian's going to start to kind of coalesce around it. And she's going to basically pull her fist down. and attempt to summon an earthen spike, which comes from the ground and attacks Indirax.
So this is one of your Castellan moves that summons like a piece of like rock from the earth that just flings itself upwards. And it is a 10, which again does not hit.
Yeah, it's strange.
That's just strange.
Is that the right roll? Oh yeah, roll a 2. Well, see you in the afterlife, folks. So I guess, yeah, as I summon it, it probably just comes out of the ground.
Good job about golems with you is all I have to say.
Yeah, and I'm going to take one step back to my right, and but no, seriously though, I'm going to duck out. Yeah. I'm feeling exhausted. I think because these vines are pulling at me. I just try and fire this spike off. I miss. I kind of jump back in behind cover.
Okay.
There might go.
Durandal, you're poisoned.
I'm frightened.
You're frightened.
I'm restrained.
You're restrained. What do you intend to do?
Such a quality tank. Well, how long have we been in this fight?
This is turn 4?
Yeah.
Turn 3? Turn 4?
Okay, fine.
Yeah, spike made of concrete.
That's fine, no problem. Just checking. Okay, so I would like to cut out of the what I'm currently encased in, and what would you like me to do? Make a strength saving throw, or what?
Are you trying to break the restraint?
Yes, I would like to break the restraints.
It is a strength saving throw, but remember that even if you do break out of it, you'll still be poisoned.
Yeah.
Smack him.
I can't. I can't make an attack while I'm restrained, can I, sir?
You can make an attack at disadvantage.
Well, I'm already at triple disadvantage.
That's what, in a roundabout way, I'm trying to say is it's not going to get any better.
Okay. So I'm lying on the floor with all these things around me, and I just managed to roll over with my sword.
Amazing.
And make 2 great sword attacks. One for 15, which doesn't hit, I believe.
No.
And one for 17.
No.
What? Oh. Why
has the music changed? It's gone sad. It's almost like it's premonition.
Adam!
I haven't done anything. There we go.
Wait, my second wind is coming. I'm feeling resolved. Come on, Gaz and Baz.
You can do it, Gaz and Baz.
Gaz and Baz! Okay. Anything else?
No. I would like to not be afraid anymore. Maybe I could get rid of one of my.
You could try that.
Maybe if I could get rid of one of my disadvantages, that'd be nice.
Just keep knocking them away. It's like pandemic.
I know, they just keep fucking coming back though. Right.
You got a serious outbreak. Oh my god.
We need a paladin.
You're so fucked.
Someone help us, we need a paladin.
You need truffle back.
Oh no. Those natties just come at the best possible time, don't they?
Oh, it's hurting my face. Well,
I was thinking of playing Zemzel next as my next character.
Cool.
Zemzel the Bard. Fucking Bard.
I just love the fact that we come across a sheep, and then Lysander throws 2 black bolts at it for 55 necrotic damage, and then an earthen spike for double damage. and then we hit a dragon and rolled natty ones.
Well, the irony of putting the wall in front of him.
I think I can take it all down.
I'm alive, man. I'm fine.
Just speak into my mind. I can make it disappear.
I'm fine. Keep the wall. I'm alive.
My son is like, I don't care if you guys.
Yeah, man. You guys can go die. I can sneak off without anyone noticing.
Where are you going to sneak off to?
Classic Adam move. I don't know. We'll fly away.
Oh, yeah,
Just Superman. Just like, what's it? Nathan Petrelli, a la Heroes. Just.
It's a bit like, kind of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire when he flies up and the dragon like breaks free and starts flying as well. You'd be like, oh shit!
Fine. Get on with it. Let's get on with dying.
Oh, man. It's amazing. So good.
Mate, I love that. Django. Make Liodos great again. Build the walls. Okay.
Okay, alright, moving on. Huwasi is his turn, and he is going to punch. Twice. Miss. Hit!
Yes!
16!
Oh.
Jeez, man. He is the MVP.
He really is. Why isn't he
time.
getting restrained? Like.
Because I have been forgetting to do their strength checks. Would you like me to do it for them now?
No. Just.
Oh, the golems, they're so strong. They don't need to.
They're fine.
They're so strong.
They do have high strength, so it's likely they would succeed. Okay. So Huwasi goes for a couple he does 16 damage, and then he gets a tail to the face. Oh, 20! That's spicy. Slaps into the side. Oh my god. So strong. But he is not knocked down. He'll get knocked down. And then... Baz. Punch! Miss! Punch! Hit! Okay, what's it going to be? 11. Oh man, they're just taking chunks out of him bit by bit. They're whittling him down as you guys are just barely staying alive. And then he gets a tail attack.
He gets a tail attack. You all get a tail attack.
So you see these two guys, they're like punching, and he lands a punch right into Indirax's chest, and this tail comes around and just smacks him into the side of your ramp, and then he just crumples into a pile of rocks.
Oh no! Who was that? Gaz
And
or
now
Baz?
it's stone
Baz.
on the floor. Baz down. Baz down.
But Baz.
This is real.
And Huwasi looks over like, no!
Rage Huwasi.
And it is Indirax's turn.
Oh god, so many turns. The action economy!
He's 1 against 6.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's just
Well, 5 now.
5 now.
just bitching.
He's going to, he'll go for 1 Huwasi, 1 on Durindar, and 1 on Gaz. Huwasi gets the bite, which is going to be 15. Spicy.
That is spicy.
Huwasi is looking pretty ropey at this point, I'll tell
Oh
you.
no!
No.
We're gonna kill
Durindar.
and erase
Durindar,
people.
there's a 31 hit.
It's been good, guys.
I'm still alive.
I mean, there's no damage. You could get a really shitty damage roll.
Don't worry about it.
The damage is 9 plus 2.
There
Don't
you
worry
go.
about it. I'm fine.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
damage is 9 plus 2. Okay, fine.
What's your armor class? 30? Did it just hit?
Yeah, just barely. Meter to beat
Oh
it.
my god.
Armor
I think
31.
that's one of the highest things I've ever seen. Oh my god. Let's see what happens to Gaz. 27.
Dan, please tell us about your experience of scaling fights for level 3, level 5 characters.
I wasn't 3 level 5 characters when I made this fight.
It's fine. It's great. It's fantastic.
So you sitting behind a fucking wall, cowering.
Making us great again. Build the wall.
If
Oh my God.
if Akana goes down, does the wall disappear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Don't worry about it. Indirax hasn't even seen you.
Okay. It's Gaz.
Lysander, a couple of black bolts, please.
Gaz has entered the ring.
Oh, Baz goes for a whomper for 13 damage.
Go on, Gaza.
It's probably phase 1. His armor's going to fall off. He's going to be like some liquid beast from like Fern Gully.
And it's oh my god. I'm going to revert what I said and say the restraint only turns down for 1 turn because that's just ridiculous. It's holding everyone back way too much. But it is now time to take the save again. Strength saving throw.
Come on, guys, we can do this.
13, goddamn.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
10.
Ah, everybody failed!
Another natural 1.
Lysander, your movement is hard for 1 turn.
I'm fine with that. That is fine. It's only 5 feet to go around that wall.
Who was second? Durandar, you're not prone. Akana, you're not prone.
Yay!
We're doing it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, like Akane's a mess. She's bleeding, like all of her black stuff is like running down her face, her mask is like lopsided.
It's alright,
You're
boys.
just being constantly floored over and over again.
Just push it up.
Daddy's got a plan.
Daddy, alright, it's Daddy's turn.
Daddy, great. Right. Can my raven move? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and can it use the help action?
Yes.
Yes, it can.
I mean, technically, it's ridiculous for a raven to distract a humongous dragon, but yes, this is D&D.
This is D&D. Please. And I will go 5, 10. I'm going to have to go 15. That's my full movement to get around the wall. And
you can still see.
I will fire a black bolt at advantage because I'm getting the help action. Come on. And then I will, black bolt him.
Oh,
22,
yes!
come on.
Come on!
I'm doing it.
That's a hit.
And it's still
That's a
hexed.
Still
I
hexed.
didn't say it gets... Did I give it a disadvantage on something?
Well, he hasn't made any ability checks.
I know he
yet,
hasn't.
so
Fuck it.
You can do whatever you want.
Strength. He's got disadvantage on strength. Okay. So,
Okay.
Black Bolt. That's a big 7. That's 2 natural 1s on the damage die. we're doing it. Right. Follow up with a second Black Bolt.
It's not great.
Oh! Double 27. Well, it's better normal. I only get the first, but...
Spicy.
30... so 14.
Ooh.
And then a maddening hex for an extra 5. 5. Bonus action. Gonna get those numbers in there.
Much visual, so authentic.
So 21, 20, what? 26? And then I can't move. I've run out of movement, so that's the end of my turn.
Okay, so as you see these black bolts flying past and smacking, finally black bolts appearing and smacking into Indirax as Lysander pulls himself free of his various ailments. More and more bits of this outer shell start falling off and clumping to the ground until it just sort of all starts to fall off completely. And Joe, you called it. It turns into beneath there is a huge roiling mass of just black, rotten matter, and it's no longer even barely dragon shaped. It's just like sort of very, very vague shape of what it was before, and it just flobs around on the ground. This humongous pile, and it reeks of like rot and death. And it's got all these like tendrils which are like splitting out of it, and like just bits of the old plant matter, and like the remains of his head is just sort of like on this floppy bit, just sort of like flopping in front of it, and sort of like bits of wing just sort of like flopped at the side. And it is now in what you might describe as phase 2.
Phase 2! Right, where's the Dark Souls music?
Oh my
Right, let's get phase 2 music going.
Inspiration coming from Mythic Odyssey of Theros, of course, and the mythic monsters.
Yeah, the Titans.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh. This is like in Final Fantasy, where it just goes quiet when you find the end boss. Like, what?
I need something bigger.
I'm kind of like, I'm thinking in my head, Adam, you probably know this more than anyone, it's like Gundyr in Dark Souls 3. You know?
Yeah.
Udix Gundyr, but he's got like the black, just just mass that bursts out of him. It's like that, basically.
Oh, fucking hate that guy.
So that was Lysander's turn, and it's now Akane's turn. What would you like to do?
So I'm going to stand up. And I'm going to run up this ramp, trailing my umbrella behind me. I've got it's second wind now, right? All of my makeup is just kind of is off, and I'm just trailing. And I'm going to run up. I'm going to cock my umbrella in front of me, and I'm going to use my kind of shield of denial vapor and channel it into this umbrella and go for a charge shield blast. I'm going to see whether or not I hit first before I start channeling all of my power into it. Oh my god! He's a bit of a wobbly boy. I can't hit him.
Unfortunately, 13 does not hit.
No. So.
And again, this time it probably will definitely hit. There's no way you can miss this thing, but it just sort of like fizzles out.
I need to come up with a new strategy, don't I? This just isn't working.
I mean, if you keep rolling bad, there's nothing you can do, really.
Yeah, I think.
Got a +8, man.
I'm going to look across while I'm up here, right? This armor's falling off it. I'm taking a pause in battle. Just have this kind of like moment to look around. What the Silva doing? How does it look like they're faring?
Oh, I forgot about them. I would say by now, probably another couple of them will have died in the battling. There's still maybe 75% of them left. They're still constantly battling with it. Like every now and then, another one of these blights will just appear out of the ground from another place or come from behind them, and they're just constantly trying to beat them back. This tide of creatures.
I imagine I'm looking behind as well. I see Lysander, kind of like Transformers, where it like zooms in, it's shaky. I kind of see you there. Kind of look down and see Duradar. Kind of, Huwasi's a mess. This is bad. So we're in trouble. And I end my go.
I think I don't know, Adam. I don't remember if they carried on with this, but in High Rollers they did a thing where if you got 3 really shitty rolls in a row,
they got rid of it.
They got rid of it.
Fun
was it too powerful? Coin.
Yeah, it was too hard to track, and it was just
Because I don't think Joe's hit once this fight.
I haven't had high rolls particularly, to be fair.
So on your next attack, you have advantage.
What? Why?
Because I'm giving you the fun coin.
Yes.
Love a fun coin.
I imagine this is resolve, right?
Maybe, yeah.
Still roll 2 natural ones.
Maybe my fortress kind of like just gives me this pulse to know that it's with me, and yeah, let's go fucking do some damage.
In my head, for anyone who feels like this is unfair, if you got a +8 and you miss like 5 attacks in a row, it's pretty unlikely. So I feel like you've gotten really unlucky. You think you need something to help you out. So, you missed your attack. Did you do anything else? I can't remember what you said.
No. I mean, I looked around the field. Is what it was.
Okay. So, oh god, Durindar.
Okay.
How you doing, buddy?
Well, I'm pretty scared.
What did you say earlier? I've never died.
Are?
You were like, I've never died in D&D game.
Never died in D&D. No, it's true. I'm going to keep it that way, don't you know? So, yes. Did I fall prone in the last one? I've forgotten already.
Yeah.
I wasn't restrained again.
You're prone, but you're restrained, which means you can't stand up because you've got 0 movement speed.
Oh yeah, because I'm still restrained. Okay, I need to
Poke it.
I need to poke
So
it.
all you have to be like this.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. Durindal goes for 2 pokes.
It's a double poke. Okay.
Double poke.
The classic double poke.
There's a chance. There's a chance.
A double poke.
Double poke.
And that would be another natural one, the 3rd in a row.
Come on.
And a 12.
Oh, so difficult. We're doing it.
If only you had some kind of person who could remove poison from you
Yeah,
with magical powers.
that'd be nice.
Oh dear.
Well, it
I would
wouldn't
ask
matter.
you. I'll ask you if there's anything else, but I mean,
Well, there is something else. I don't want to be frightened anymore, so I reach deep within myself
yeah.
and I roll a 2.
Soon it'll wear off of its own accord.
Yay!
In like 4 more turns.
But hang on,
I
what?
remain restrained, poisoned, and frightened.
Does poison give you disadvantage on saves?
It gives you disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
So not so. Why have you got disadvantage on wisdom saves then?
Is it because did he get it on restrained or is that
Oh, something's happened. The music.
attack rolls and advantage? Oh, so you don't have disadvantage, so you're no longer afraid.
Rules.
You're no longer afraid.
Advantage.
Rules win. Everybody loves the rules.
Just two disadvantages.
Just 2. That's amazing.
Oh no!
I feel better. I'm wrapped in twigs and almost warm. And
This is perfectly balanced,
yes.
as all things should be.
And I end my turn happy and ready for another poke.
Use your action
you're
to
right,
break
Jeff.
out.
You end your turn happy. No, that's too mean. Okay.
Do it. Do it, Daddy.
Do it, Daniel. Daddy.
Come on, man.
Huwasi makes his attacks, trying to desperately. He's like trying to rip bits out of this strange black mass now. Doesn't know what to do with it. He does 17 damage to it.
Go on, Huwasi.
Yeah, rip it. Grip it, rip it, baby.
Rip it.
However, it does appear like his attacks are not very effective.
Oh, of course he's fighting a giant flubber.
He hasn't got magical hands.
It's 'cause he's-
Oh no, his hands are magical.
Rules. Everybody loves the rules when you're
rules.
dying.
Golem's attacks are magical. It's standard.
Go on, Huwasi. You can do it, son.
Yeah, punch this giant magical resistant flubber.
He does, however, get a tail to the face, which does 16 damage.
Oof. Ooh.
Oh man, his HP bar is low. And he is knocked prone. Okay, so that is him. Legendary action.
Just
No
riffing
more
on me.
Baz.
Bye bye, Baz.
Okay. Shit the bed. Okay, so what can he do now?
Is it time for another strength save?
You know it is, Ad. Stop reminding Daniel of ways to kill us.
Yeah, baby. Do it. Beat me.
Okay, so this is going to be. You see, basically, it sort of quiver for a minute, and then a bunch of like these tendrils suddenly shoot out everything within 30 foot, basically. Going to make some attack rolls. First for the bird, 10.
Oh no!
What's the bird's AC?
Oh, good question.
I'll move
Probably
on to
less
Gaz.
than 10.
Mrs. Gaz. Mrs. Huwasi. Alright, Durindar.
12. AC 12.
He misses the bird. He hits Durindar.
Oh no.
And a 20 for Kane.
I'm 15 foot in the air. Does that count?
You're within 30 feet.
I don't even know why I argue anymore.
Oh man, this is brutal.
This is awesome.
Okay, go on.
Durindar, you take 20 necrotic damage. You take 17. As this black Icarus mass just slaps you, and you feel like this, like rotting power just like trying to infect your blood. And you must make Constitution saving throws.
Oh
man.
13.
Yes!
Kanaya, find Durindar, you're slowed for 1 minute.
And am I at disadvantage when I make a saving throw? Sorry, or am I not?
Either way.
Either way.
What does slow do? I don't think I've ever seen slow in action before.
I think it means you can only take an action or a reaction or a bonus action or something like that. You can only do one thing.
Is it the magic? Is it the spell slow?
Yeah, it was like whatever slow would do to you.
The speed is halved, -2 to AC and dex saves, and can't use reactions.
-2 to AC.
You can't use reactions, that's it.
On its turn, it can either use an action or a bonus action, not both.
That's the thing.
Wow.
So -2 to AC as well. Is that for 1 turn?
For 1 minute.
Shit.
Oh, 10 turns.
Man, you're so fucked. It's so fucked.
You're the DM, you should be saying that.
I mean, he's got like 3 status ailments.
Yeah. I've just got rid of a dot and I've got another one.
Anybody watching this, if you're interested in playing a healer or any other sort, you're happy to re-roll starting from level 1 from next week's session. Well, 2 weeks time. Get in touch. Hit the like, smash subscribe. Let's cause
Smash that like
Or
button.
if you can make a character very quickly, I'll insert you in the bottom left.
A random rogue Silva. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Anyway, it's Gaz's turn.
Go on, Gaz.
Gaza hits, misses. They're very consistent with their 1 hit, 1 miss. So they do have magical fists, apparently.
Magic fists.
And in return, indirects. What will this look like? So, like the remnants of his head, which are on like this mass of like tendrils, just turns around and slaps into this into Gaz's body. Oh fucking hell! It hits. 8 bludgeoning damage.
Not bad.
Not bad, but extremely horrifying. I just like this. It's like almost like puppeting his body parts and just like slapping people with them, basically.
Do you know what? I thought I might want to negotiate with Indirax when we first met him.
No.
Yeah, okay, exactly. Just confirm what I was thinking.
Yeah. No.
Oh, bitch, you nasty.
Oh my god, he is so nasty.
Gone through all my cider as well. There's no light. No silver
Okay.
lining.
Now it's the end of the round, which means we've got a layer action. You see, actually no, you don't. You feel like something tugging at you. I want you all to make strength saving throws.
Oh. 4.
Come on, Akane.
Anyone who's not already next to him moves 30 feet directly towards Indirax as they are tugged towards him.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Come on, Ad. There
Just
we go.
counting.
And you take each take 5 bludgeoning damage.
Oh no! Finally taking damage.
Not during dark because you're not moved.
Do you know what I think we fucking need? We need another wall. And we need a wall right up in his grill. Let's go.
Build that wall.
I'm going to build that wall.
Just build a wall and run away. So it is Lysander's turn.
Okay.
Unleash everything you have.
I mean,
Now is the time.
I mean, how's everyone looking? Like,
Durandar is
I'm looking pretty
looking.
fucking soggy, to be honest.
He is tied to the ground with. I know he's not restrained anymore, but he's poisoned.
No, I am restrained. I'm not frightened.
No, because I said the restraint.
Oh,
ends.
it's only one round. So I'm slowed and poisoned.
Yeah,
Oh,
so he's probably looking quite ashen, emaciated, and just like sluggish in his movements, and pretty heavily wounded.
okay.
Yeah, bad way. Bad things are happening.
He's not looking good.
Oh man, I've got something that it's not. They're not spells. I can't help.
Okay.
No, I thought I had something. That's why I got excited. No, I can end the spell
Lysander,
effect.
you've got to just do you, man. And you are
Do you.
the tank.
Right. So,
Fucking glass cannon, bro.
Raven's gonna use the help action because it's the only way I can hit. So I get one black bolt at advantage.
Are you scared? Are you frightened?
22. No.
He's not.
22.
22, yeah, it's.
So that's with the hex as well. 10 force, 3 necrotic.
You notice that the hex doesn't seem to do anything anymore.
Oh shit. Okay.
Whatever the effect of it you normally see, it seems to just be ineffective.
Okay. That will hit it with another black bolt. 25.
Ooh.
Yep, that'll do it. Oh
6
man.
force. That's a rolling 2 nat ones again.
What a time
I
to be
will-
rolling low.
Then bonus action. Do I have any decent bonus actions? I don't think I do. Oh, bonus action maddening hex for another 5. Fav. And then I will use my movement to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yes.
I'm just gonna run.
It's just going to happen every turn. It's going to be like tugged and then run away.
No. Such a boss battle, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. So we're on to Akane.
Okay, so Akane has just got this pulse from a kind of a fortress world where castles draw their power from. She's feeling good about this charged shield. So I guess all this kind of vapor that springs into life around her from her shield of denial is channeled along these runes as they light up in this kind of flaming white kind of light. And she basically unleashes this huge blast at this kind of this beast, that kind of is Indirax. Oh!
On the time you didn't need it.
And you know what? She's also going to channel, the extra 4 temporary hit points that she has into this.
Nice.
So she loses her armor, it just kind of gets sucked as this kind of shield is getting carried away. She just lets it kind of take her armor off her as well. Whoa! For 27 damage. Mic drop, Joey out.
Plus 8? Plus 5? What is happening?
Nanny! Yeah, that's right, Rick.
It's 2d10, right?
It's 2d10.
So it's that plus your HP.
Yeah, because it's an improved shield of denial because of the kind of the path.
So
that
it's
I've chosen to walk along.
So it's 27, right?
27.
Wow.
Oh man, that's a big boy. That's one of the biggest boys you've ever seen her do.
Oh yeah, it is. I imagine they're still on top of this ram, like ah.
And I would imagine you see her literally just blast and she just, it's like this ray of just goes through it, and there's like this little like a little thing just like missing through this black goo for a second, and it just sort of there's a little bit less of it, and it's just sort of spattered across the ground.
Yeah, and it gets to the point, I think, when she's firing it as well, where her shield, with these new runes etched into it that she created, starts to tug on her armor. And usually she wouldn't, this vapor armor, this temporary hit points that she has, and usually she wouldn't let it go. She's mad, she's done. She just lets it suck all the armor out into this additional damage. Oh, that was so satisfying. And then I'm going to retreat back down the ramp. She's almost going to stumble back, kind of exhausted by this attack. End my go.
Okay. You see, as Akane is retreating, a bunch of these tendrils like reaching out and like crawling out from it, and it like starts wrapping over Baz's corpse, and you see it sort of like almost like it's absorbing something from it.
Oh no!
And it sort of it gets a little bit bigger than it was before.
Oh, what? It's going to reanimate Baz.
Oh my god, no, it's absorbed its corpse to make it bigger.
He's healing himself.
This is so OP.
You son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. There's some guy in my house absorbing my golem. And it's not even me.
Oh my god.
Druida, can you do anything?
React. Cut the stems.
Yeah, pokey poke poke.
Pokey poke. Do a pokey poke.
Are you still restrained?
Are you still restrained?
The thing is, I can't run away, because if I run away, I provoke an attack, so I can't disengage. So
you just have to keep going.
I'm poking. I'm poking.
Are you still prone?
Yeah, I'm restrained.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, no, I'm not restrained.
You're not restrained, you're poisoned and you're slow.
I'm poisoned and slowed. I stand up.
I love it. Sorry, Half-Blood Hargreaves. Throw the raven at him.
Take that.
don't even attack. Just grab the raven out of the sky.
Oh.
Fuck you.
I stand up for the first time in a while.
Oh my god.
There's not much left. I lean back, and I'm leaning back against the ramp. And I just
reckless.
And I attack recklessly.
Yeah, boy.
Yes.
That's a regular attack roll.
A regular for good old regs.
Come on.
And roll a natural. Oh no.
Yeah, it's a natural
It's
one.
a natural one.
A natural one. And the fourth one in a row.
The
We must have some statisticians here. The odds of rolling that.
That one hits!
Yes!
Come on,
And
son.
I
Hit it.
the 10 slashing.
Oh, you hack in a big glob of this black mass flops out onto the ground, and you hack through it.
And then
man.
that's it. I lean back against the wall, waiting for fate.
Take me. Oh man. Okay.
Do you know what round we're on? Has my shield of Dinar faded yet?
I think it's like 7, maybe. Maybe
Okay.
8. I think
I
7
don't know
or
how
8.
many minutes that is.
That's no.
It's 6 seconds per round.
8 times
right.
6.
Oh well, loads of time. That's
You
fine.
got 4 more rounds
Wait.
until the minutes are done.
Yeah.
So, Huwasi, who will batter up. Oh, he hits. Oh, he crits.
Got magic fists.
Oh, that's 40 damage from Huwasi. As he rips huge, just like sees it absorbing Baz's body. He's like ripping bits out, like slamming his fist into it repeatedly.
Love it.
Oh, so you can see huge gouts of this thing just like spreading all over the place, and it's desperately trying to like knit itself back together. And it what does it do? It whips out with a tendril at Huwasi in return.
Oh no!
Slamming into him, but Huwasi is just about still standing.
Oh no! And what do these tendrils look like? Are they like big octopus legs? Or are they more like thin, kind of like whoosh? And how many of them are there?
It's just like a mass, and every now and then it will just like form into a tendril, basically just go various different sizes. It just seems like a chaotic, like it's not got a mind, so to speak. It's just trying to stay alive. But then it is its turn.
Go on, Blend.
Do it, Anakin.
Do it.
Do it.
Everyone's just encouraging the TPK now.
Do it.
Is it? Well,
Do it. I mean,
No, I like Arcane.
Don't think you got a choice, man.
She's the highest character I've ever had.
Akane, Durindar, and
Bring it.
Bird.
Yes. What would you like us to do? Die?
I'm too confused with all of my different abilities. It's the same one as before.
Attack rolls.
Oh, it's attack rolls. Yes, sorry.
the dragon decides to attack the bird.
So basically, what happens is it just, and then everything nearby just, a bunch of tendrils just whip out and strike at you. So the bird, 24.
Yeah, bird's dead. Doesn't matter.
Gaz, 25. Huwasi, 20. Durindar, 27. Akane, 27.
Whoa, yeah, that's a hit.
Whoa.
I imagine you're a prototype, that game. I imagine it's like that. It just like forms into like. Yeah.
I vaguely recall. Right, so Gaz takes 15. Huwasi. You see this tendril like wraps and starts to wrap around him, and he's like grabbing it, and he's like trying to fight it off, and it slowly constricts him, and he's like trying to fight it, and he can't hold it back, and it just crushes him.
We killed the king of the golems.
The light just goes from his eyes, and he just crumbles.
We killed the king of the golems.
He just crumbles to the ground. And we're not done. Durindar, you take 15 necrotic damage.
It's not over yet, Snake.
Akane, you take 9 necrotic damage.
Durindar falls to the floor. Dead.
Unconscious.
Unconscious.
He can't take it anymore. His light goes out.
Opposite of that Smith song.
Wow.
I mean, survive the battle and there's a monarchy opening.
Can Gaz finish the fight? No. He hits. He hits once. Oh, it's only 7 damage. Come on, Gaz, you're better than this. And we are once again at the point of making a strength saving throw for the lair action, if you please.
3.
Oh. 5.
You're drawn 30 feet towards him.
Oh, good job I moved. 5, 10,
And you take 6 bludgeoning damage.
30.
Or all of us.
Anyone who is moved.
Oh, I didn't. Did I get moved? I am.
Anyone? Yeah, you failed the strength save, so you're moved.
Oh, so
I
you're
mean,
like
but-
right next to him.
No, I'm right next to him. I'm up in his grill,
Yeah, you're right up in his face.
and I take
Yeah.
6.
You were here a second ago.
Yeah, I was here. But do I get drawn closer to him? Does he, or am I close
Hang
enough
on.
that he doesn't pull me in from?
I think I need to reload my roll 20 because you're not where I think you are.
I'm next to you, Durindar now. So I was at the base of the ramp.
Yeah, so you were dragged forwards, which does damage to you.
Okay. So Akane is in a bad way, like the baddest way.
Well, you could be in the Druindarist way.
I'm not. I am probably 2 out of 55 away from being Durindar.
Oh, okay. That's pretty baddest. It's pretty bad. Okay. It is, however, Lysander's turn.
Oh, come on, Ad.
Fuck. Okay, I mean, I've not even got any big boy spells. Ignore that. That was a misclick. I was thinking about casting that, and it doesn't matter.
Understand. Gonna run in there and get her out of there.
Can't reach. Well, yeah, I could. Well, everyone else would get blasted. So, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna. I guess seeing Druindar. So is this ramp still here in front of me?
Yeah.
Yep.
So 5, 10, 15, 20. So I'm gonna go running up the ramp and just be like, here, and just give it a couple of black bolts in the face.
Oh my god, I'm so tense.
So the first one will be normal. It's 23.
Hits.
Oh!
Hits.
It's huge. It's huge.
7. Second one. 13.
That does not hit, I'm afraid.
Maddening Hex for 5 psychic.
And the hex, so that's 12 altogether. Oh, so yeah, this thing now, it's been reduced so much, it's almost just like sort of like this flat, like lumpy puddle on the ground now, just like flowing all around with just bits of dead branch and bones and stuff sticking out of it.
Okay, and that's the end of my turn.
Kane.
I've got to keep going, haven't I? I'm looking at Durandar to my left, and I'm just looking at my feet, and they're covered in this black goop, right? And I'm wading in. And as I'm wading into this goop, I'm basically going to, my shield's starting to the runes are sucking my power again, and I'm going to basically aim down at it and charge my shield.
Oh my god, I can't watch.
Nor could I. Okay. Let's go to my spell. Alright, here we go. 17. It's a miss. I think I wasn't getting in there. I'm like,
It's 18! You're one of.
where's that bardic inspiration? Oh wait, yeah, Chris isn't here.
Oh no.
Okay, so yeah, I like literally, I'm kind of like, as I'm doing it, I'm firing, but I can't seem to get this spell to kind of actually, as I'm trying to summon it, I keep losing my focus, and I can't make this thing arrive. What else can I do? Bonus actions. I don't have a lot I can do. I'm taking damage. If I attack, I can shove 5 foot. I mean, like, no, I think I just look up. I just look up at Lysander. I missed my shot.
Slow mo.
I am. I'm just like my hair, like the kind of it breaks. The plaits come out. I've got the black soot is all burnt off my face, running down. My mask is cracked and jaunty.
Yeah, you're like ripped to shreds. You look up at Lysander, who's like majestically standing on top of this ramp.
Yeah, but you know what? My eyes say I'm sorry.
Oh no!
Right, I am my go.
I'll kill a couple more of these off for the last round. There we go. Okay. Durandar, can you make a death saving throw, please?
Go on. No natty ones, please.
That's one
Yes.
success.
We're doing it.
Success. It is, however, Indirex's turn. And he is going to do something.
Acceptance.
Fucking hell. Fucking hell, blend.
Rules, Daniel. Rules.
Rules. The rules that you have to kill everyone.
What AoE attack is coming out?
I think it's just going to continue doing the thing that it's been doing.
Yeah.
Which is attack everyone within range. So, Gaz, it's a 20.
I'm getting quite upset. This is so bad.
Durindar, it's a 27.
Why would... Hang on, if I've got no hit points, what does that do?
You get 2 automatic death save fails. Because any damage you take while you're unconscious is an automatic crit, which is 2. That's right, isn't it, Ad?
Yep.
So you get 2 death fails.
As a result, okay.
Akane, you get a 20 to hit, and Lysander, you also hit with a 28, I believe.
It's only 2 if it's a melee attack, apparently.
Okay. So we'll call it a 1. I don't know.
1 failure. Okay.
It's a ranged weapon attack.
So it's 1 failure. Saved you with the rules.
Okay, I'm taking that hits. Akane.
So we'll do Gaz. 10 damage. Kane.
Did it hit me? Sorry. What was the?
Yeah, it did.
What was it?
28.
28 to hit you.
How's your AC?
How's your AC?
Oh,
28 hit.
Can I? Oh, sorry, I missed completely. Could I do an entropic ward on it?
Yes.
I'll post it in chat to give it disadvantage.
I thought we were level 5. Or are we level 6 now? Oh, we're level 5.
Yeah. Me too.
Joe, you take 12 damage.
I take 12 damage. Yeah, that. I think it smacks her and she just blacks out immediately and falls into this black puddle. Drops her shield, loses her denial.
You pose disadvantage on the attack.
Yeah, so I use my reaction to impose disadvantage.
Sorry, the ramp also disappears.
How high am I? Am I 15 feet up in the air?
15 feet.
So I take some fall damage as well.
So you say 1d6 full damage.
Okay.
However, the disadvantage you impose makes the attack a 16.
That's a miss.
Okay, so you are safe.
And
Your
now I
entropic
have
ward saves you.
And now I have advantage against it.
Well, there you go.
Oh.
And what's your damage for the 1d6?
As you break your ankles from falling off.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you want me to roll it?
Yeah, you can roll
Yeah,
it.
come on, dude.
2. Nice.
Okay. No.
So I fall to the floor.
I imagine Lysander saw Akane get knocked out and quickly knew, just almost landed.
There's a bit of a twinge as he landed, but he was ready for it.
Standing up slowly.
Yeah. Oh, my back. Okay, so it's going to be Gaz's turn. Oh, I've lost the window. Where's it gone? So he's going to do 14. Okay. The pile of goo is looking very sparse at this point, I will tell you. However, it strikes back at Gaz with another slam. Oh. Chunks of Gaz go flying off, but he just sort of heaves himself, manages to stay standing. And we'll do one more of these layer actions, I think. This might be... oh no, you've still got 20 HP. You're alright.
Yep. Is Akane...
You're fine.
You're both down?
They're both down, yeah.
Okay, yeah, strength save.
You saved! And it's your turn!
Yeah!
And it's your turn!
Bring it! Okay, right, we're doing this.
That's huge.
We're
Natural
doing
20.
This.
That's natural 20. Come on!
Doing this big
Change
style.
the music, Ad.
I'm changing
Change the music.
I've changed
Change
it.
the music.
Oh my god! The layer action kills Gas. He fails his throw, and it does exactly his HP. And like you see him trying to resist, and just bits of him just sort of crumble off and fall forwards and sort of roll on the ground towards Indirax and just get absorbed into his mass. And he is gone. It's just Lysander.
I think it feels like a case of, if you hit this ad, we're okay. If you don't hit this, it's TPK.
Just as I'm getting drop frames as well. So, I need to do a quick calculation. I don't want to meta and ask a question.
Then don't, my friend. You roll the dice.
So I'm going to look at Akane and Druindar, who immediately looks more in peril.
Druindar Akane's only just been knocked out. Druindar's been like hit since he's been on the ground, and he's looking pretty ropey.
Okay, I will. Looking at them both and deciding, I put my hand on Druindar and just softly say to myself, "I'm sorry, Akane," and I will cast Thunderstep and move to the back. Just move all the way back with Druindar.
What?
I need everything to make a...
Well, she takes an auto fail, right?
Yeah.
This is so epic.
So what, she just takes one
Oh,
death
the
save.
lowest fucking damage.
But Akane, you only take one death save, I believe. Is that right?
Yeah.
Death fail.
Yep.
Durindar, you're basically back here now.
Okay.
Basically, what he does is he touches you, and you sort of like both teleport. And in its place, a thunderbolt strikes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so epic.
But it's like a massive one that's like a arcs all around, yeah. And Akane, you sort of like, you're unconscious, but you're like...
Yeah, I imagine his head's like... Ah!
It's fucking the worst possible damage I could have rolled.
And you see, as you turn back to see this lightning bolt strike down, and you see Akane's body recoiling, and this rippling all across this black mass. And then you see like this sort of sizzling smoke, and sort of bits sputtering and like spattering out. And then it just... stillness. It stops moving.
Yes!
Yeah!
It was enough. It was enough.
Oh my god!
Oh!
I basically already designed a Voidwalker class that I was going to reroll in the time.
Yes. That was way closer than I ever thought it was going to be. Holy fuck.
Can I medicine check?
We'll keep you in initiative since
God.
you're rolling death
Yeah.
saves right now.
Ooh.
So you've done your action. So Akane, death save.
Whoa!
Success. Durindar, death save.
He pops back up!
You come back to consciousness with 1 HP.
So epic.
I can't take this!
You, through force of will, get yourself back to consciousness.
I imagine Durindar draws out his sword. Where is he?
Oh my god. I get back to my feet and sort of stagger around a little bit. I look at Akane and wonder why I'm miles away from where I'm found.
Lysander, what are you going to do?
I'm going to have to action dash. I literally cannot make it. Let me just double check. Yeah, with my entire 60 feet, I can run up to her.
Oh, it's so epic. I imagine you literally like... oh, it's too much. It's too much.
And
Well, let's hope you don't roll a 1.
If I roll a 1, I'm dead.
Correct.
Oh!
Ah, you're safe. You got, well,
2 successes, 1 failure.
2 success, 1 failure. Durindar, are you going to do anything?
Yeah, I'm going over as well. I use all my action dash as well just to go over there. Oops.
Okay. Lysander?
I guess I'm leaning over her, like panicking, like I'm just gonna, I don't know, we'll see what I do. I'm gonna medicine check her. 17.
Oh! Success.
I'm just like
stabilized.
I'm just like wake up! Slap. I'm just like, I think in my kind of like furious vigor, I even throw my mask to the side, and I'm like shaking her, like, wake up!
Yeah, I think I just bolt up. I've got these tears in my eyes.
No, you're not conscious.
Oh,
You're stabilized.
okay. I don't wake up.
You're just no longer imminently in danger of death.
Medic!
And as you're doing this, you guys sort of, who are still conscious, you look around and you see there's a few remaining Silva who are standing around, and you see that this corruption has like gone all the way up, and there's like tendrils going up their face and like all over them. And you see them just look at you, and they give you one last bow before they all just collapse.
Oh.
And there's no more of the awakened blight stuff coming out of the ground. There are remnants of Indirax are scattered and smouldering, and there's this quiet moment as you contemplate your victory, and you notice, after this brief moment, the tree above you pulses with light for a second. This green light, and a single tiny green mote comes down from the tree and lands on Akane's chest. And then you feel yourself come back to life.
What? And I imagine like there's just tears in my eyes. I'm just looking up at the sky. I see what, Lysander, you haven't got your mask on. I don't even care. I just give you a massive hug. I think she starts sobbing. Actually, that was she nearly died. Sorry, I'm way too upset by the self-sacrifice thing going on. You know, kind of. This is I'm looking around. It's like, is he gone?
It's over.
It's nothing left, just you guys.
Yeah, I think I just like throw my umbrella to the side, put my head in my hands, and just like start sobbing.
You have 1 HP, by the way.
Cool.
Use it wisely.
Yes.
But I think as I'm sobbing as well, I start laughing. You know, we kind of like, it's just that kind of, it transitions into that.
Yeah.
And I think, I'm looking at the guys and I'm just like, I stand up and I just kick this fucking still puddle. And I'm like, whoa!
And there's a moment where it's just like, and the glade returns to the size that it originally was, but the tree remains where, like, prominent in the middle, this humongous tree, and you're back in the forest, the woods where you originally came in. Just this sapling of Yggdrasil before you.
Is there anything? Can we see? Is there anything else around? Any notable? I don't know. Anything?
Scroll.
Yeah. Is there a book? No. Like, where's this corruption come from?
It seems like whatever the corruption there was, it seems to like almost like it's just disintegrating and like fading away and blowing away in the wind. Like it was just covering life, and now life is returning.
Before our eyes.
Yeah, like you look and you see like shoots of grass and little flowers blossoming around the base of the tree. Just very gently growing out.
I think I also go up to Huwasi, and I think I kneel gently before him. And I think I just kind of inspect him. I'm trying to pick up pieces and see if he can fit back together again. And it doesn't look like there might be any chance of that.
I think you know that he is destroyed. He's not revivable like a person. He's just gone. Unfortunately.
I think I'm going to take a little piece of him with me, actually. Just a little piece.
Oh. Yeah, I'm sure you could find like a little fragment of his like core crystal or something.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. Tuck it into my like absolutely smashed breastplate that I need to fix. But yeah, I guess I'll look up at this big tree.
It just throbs again, almost like it's acknowledging your presence.
I was just looking around at the ground and just mesmerised by the grass and shoots and stuff poking out of the ground, coming out of nowhere, and the corruption subsiding, looking up.
And you all would know, Durindar in particular, that Yggdrasil is like a symbol of life and growth. And his presence here is obviously having a physical effect on things, you know. Now that there's no longer this corruption everywhere, he's able to like bring life back to this clearing.
I think Lysandra will get up from his knees and kind of pull back his hood and just very slowly like walk up to the tree and just like kind of reach out to touch it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you touch out the tree and you feel it's almost like it's warm, and it's just like you feel life within. And then a voice speaks into your head. And it's like, "Child of Liodos, you have done well to banish that beast. You have my thanks." What brought you to this place? What? None have dared take on Indirax for decades.
The Leaf Mother asked us, said there was some kind of corruption.
It is true. There is something strange and unknowable here. I am put here to protect it, to protect you and all life.
So, what is it?
Well, perhaps I should tell you the story so that you understand. I sense that you may desire it for yourself, and I would caution you against it. And it starts speaking into all of your heads now, and you hear this. It's quite a soft voice, but it's definitely like this commanding male voice. And then once again, it thanks you all for your deeds, and it begins to explain. You'll wax lyrical for a minute, if you'll permit me.
Oh, go.
Dude, this is why we play this. We've earned this. Drop that law.
In a time ages past, when my brethren walked amongst you and your ilk, there one day appeared from the sky an object. This was no ordinary meteorite, no thing of rock and metal and ice, however. It streaked through the sky, leaving a brilliant, swirling, ghostly trail, and it embedded itself into the earth here below us. Mortals could not help themselves but to explore, digging and searching for this thing. They dug for days and days, and eventually they found the object of their search. Unfortunately, there was no great discovery to be had. In fact, in nearby towns and villages where folk awaited the news, there was none forthcoming. no man returned from the site. Further expeditions were sent, but again, none returned. This went on for a time until those fearful mortals called upon us for our aid. My kin ventured forth to examine the object and found a terrible, unknowable thing therein. They attempted to destroy it, but were unable to do so. This thing from the stars followed not the rules of Liodos, and we are unable to find a solution to the conundrum. Eventually, I bid Kerrick bring a cutting of myself, a sapling here, cover the pit with earth, and plant me atop it. I would pour my not inconsiderable power into containing this object, until such a time as we're able to do away with it. Unfortunately, no such time came before the schism and their subsequent departure. So, here I remain, alone, ever vigilant, ever watchful. Though the thing appears to have a mind that grows ever more irate over its confinement. I believe the corruption you see here is a manifestation of that anger. I cannot in good conscience allow you to unleash this object, unless you can prove to me that you have the means to destroy it. If not, it will be the undoing of all mortal life on Liodos. And as I understand it, that would not be conducive to your goals.
What would it take to destroy it?
We do not know. We were unable to do so. We only hope someday that someone returns with the power. Until then, all I can do is protect it. Protect you from it.
What methods have been attempted thus far?
Well, they were gods, you understand, as you would know them. And gods have all manner of power available to them, but regardless of what they tried, they were unable to destroy it. Whether it be fire, storms, or magical energies, power of the radiant heavens, none of it was able to destroy it. It seems of another world.
And this consciousness inside, what does it want? Apart from its release.
I am not sure. I believe that it just wants more. It wants everything. All life on Liodos would be a part of its... I cannot explain it, whatever it is that it does with life. Absorbs it, takes it to another place. All we know is those men never came back, the men that came in contact with it.
I'd like to take a second and just quietly try and reach out to my friend in the sky and just ask, do you know what this is? Is this what you want me to find?
Which friend?
My patron?
Not Urson.
No answer.
I will...
No answer on the... Fuck, I can't even remember his name.
Yeah, I've got...
The patron phone.
Patron phone, the bat phone. I guess I'll take a second and then reach out to Urson. What is this?
I guess he would eventually come back and say something like, "Yes, I remember this thing. Yes, I remember trying to destroy it. No, I have no idea what it is. I'm sorry, I can't be of more help."
You've got 2 patrons, dude. What are you getting yourself into? You're addicted. You're a patron addict.
I guess I'll turn around finally and talk to the group. Forgetting that I've not got my mask on.
Tell them what they say.
So I guess when my hood comes down, you notice that my hair is even whiter than usual. And when I turn to look at you, I look similar to the original Lysander. Not ugly at all. Now my facial features are more chiseled, and my skin is unnaturally white, and my eyes are completely black.
I wouldn't say anything. I think I kind of knows and suspects you've been kind of melding your appearance, and she doesn't care. And she could probably put 2 and 2 together with the book, maybe, because that's about the time you put your mask on. But I don't think now's the time to be having that conversation. Well, that's what she's thinking. So I don't think you notice anything visibly change within her as she stares on your face.
I'll just say I don't know what to do with this. Don't know how to destroy it.
If the gods can't destroy it, I'm not sure how we can. Apart, the most powerful weapons I know of are these cinders.
Yeah. Just leave it where it is.
Yeah.
Maybe someday you can come back and do something about it.
So be it.
I think I turn back to the tree and I ask who. I think you said the name Kerrick.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll turn back to the tree and ask, who is Kerrick, and where do you come from originally? If he bought a snipping of you, a cutting.
I would prefer to keep my whereabouts hidden, if that is all the same to you.
Yep.
A long way from here, that is all I will say. However, still on Liodos. Kerrick is... I am Yggdrasil. God of life and growth.
Are you a god like Ursin?
Yes. I do not have form like you. I have never had the form of a man or a woman. I've always been like this. Ever since I have had consciousness. I cannot explain it. Kerrick is one of my brothers, one of the gods. He is the god of the hunt. And popular, as I understand it, amongst nobility who like to go hunting.
I look at Lysander when he says that.
You would know Kerrick is a reasonably well-known god. Like in Salandria, it's kind of more of a big deal. And the symbol is basically like a bow and arrow, so it's kind of like.
Don't know about Salandria.
Yeah, what do you know about Salandria?
Don't know anything about Salandria. Don't know anything.
Yeah, you might have been like, I've heard of Kerrick, probably at some point.
I'm gonna check out
yeah. If people go on a hunt, they would pray to Kerrick and be like, give us a good hunt. And maybe we can catch the ball today or whatever.
To anyone watching, check out World Anvil. You'll find all the gods on there.
That is true. There are articles for all of the gods.
Yeah.
Some are more complete than others.
Awesome. Okay, this feels like a big problem that we can't solve yet.
think at this point I'll realise my mask isn't on, and I'll just go down and grab it and then put my hood back up. Well, should we go back to the village?
Yeah, I guess Durindar, you're in the presence of Yggdrasil, the god of life, natural enemy.
Durindar is like, yeah, Durindar's cross-legged on the floor, just looking at the tree, just amazed.
Would you like some time here by yourself?
That's very kind of you.
I think I just tap him on the shoulder as he's kind of sat cross-legged and lead him to his meditation. I think we'll head back into the town, Lysander.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm. You're going back to the golem place?
Yeah.
I think Durindar would stay for the time being. This is possibly the only opportunity he would have to spend some time with probably
the god of life,
the most important deity of Durindar's existence. So.
For real, yeah. So for you guys who are leaving, the Silver, some will come, and not from within because all those ones died, but other ones will come and they will escort you back to the village.
I think it's going to be a solemn trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they would even they would walk on the ground alongside you rather than hopping around in the trees. They understand the gravity of the situation. And you eventually get back to the village. And,
I imagine one of the Silver asked me, Huwasi, how did he die? I was like, I'll not tell you how he died. I'll tell you how he lived.
No.
Yes.
I'll say to Akane, I think we should go and speak with Enko when we get back.
Before you guys head into the village, the Silver tell you, we appreciate what you have done today. When you are ready, the Leaf Mother would like to bestow upon you some thanks in way of boon, gift, I believe. Whatever you agreed with her, she has something for you when you are ready.
Ooh, how far away is Ethendra from here?
Oh, it was less than a day's travel, I think. If I recall correctly.
Cool.
Maybe a day? Something like that.
So I guess we'll go and see Enko.
Mm-hmm. So he's just doing as usual, maybe just scrawling some notes in his strange hieroglyphs that he's invented. He's like, "Oh, hello. My friends, you have come back to learn more magics, perhaps?"
Oh no.
Enko, we have some bad news.
Bad news? Oh. Yes, of course.
It's Huwasi. He did not survive the encounter with the Lord of the Glade.
Oh. He is dead.
Yes.
Oh. That is not good. However, he did inform me that I should be in charge should he die, so now I am leader of the golems?
I assume so.
What should I do? All I know is my workshop and my spells. I'm no leader.
Do as Huwasi did.
Just care for your people, Enko. And if you care about them and their happiness, then the rest is easy. We'll speak to the Leaf Mother for you. We'll make sure she sends some silver, maybe some support, to help you figure out how to lead these people and finally have a place that you can call home.
You are too kind. I wish I could do the same for you, but I must think on this. I must speak to my people and see what it is they need, what it is they want. He sort of frets for a moment, starts like rustling around his things. He's like, "Excuse me," and he sort of gets to his feet and sort of rushes out of the room, if you went to go and look what he's doing, he's sort of like randomly sort of wandering around and looking confused, and he like looks like he's going to go and talk to some golems, and then he sort of stops and then goes a different direction, and he just looks a bit kind of overwhelmed.
I think I'll approach him, and I'll take his hand. He's bigger than me, right? He's like twice the size.
Yeah, you're like,
I think I take his hand.
His finger.
Yeah, I take his finger, and I take out my piece of Huwasi, and I put it in his hand. And I say, look, leadership isn't easy, but you are the best person to lead your people to freedom, and it will be rocky and difficult for you. But Huwasi thought you were the best person, and so do we. Thank you. You'll have trouble, but do you know what? We'll be back. Maybe not for some time, but we'll be back to check in on you. And I have no doubt, we have no doubt that you'll do a fantastic job. And the Leaf Mother and the Silver will look after you as well. But you finally get a place that you can call home, away from the Lord of the Glade, which is protected by the Silver. And that's a really good start.
maybe from this disaster something happy can begin to grow. I will do as you say. I will be a leader to my people.
You've got this, Enko.
And he sort of pats you on the shoulder, sort of heavier. You're like,
I've got 1 HP.
He's like, thank you, my friend. I do hope that I can see you again someday.
We'll be back.
We should get some rest and wait for Druindar.
I think I'm going to go sleep in Huwasi's hut and tend to my wounds. Lysander, I'll catch you around. Don't leave before, don't leave without me.
I think I'll go to Enko's tower again. Just quiet contemplation.
What's Druindar doing then?
Druindar's going to sleep under the tree.
Aww.
You feel, it almost feels just like warm and pleasant and like you're just filled with life.
Yeah.
And you awaken refreshed and feeling more lively than ever, even though you were beaten half to death the day before.
So
I guess, does Druindar return to with the others?
Yeah, in the morning, Druindar would, pack up his stuff. But pack up his stuff. He doesn't have stuff.
And grabs his sword. Yeah.
And kind of walks away walks into the forest and takes one look back. And then walks back into town.
Okay. So you'll meet up in town, and I assume you want to be heading to meet the Leaf Mother.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we can probably time skip that,
yeah.
There's no point in retreading that ground. And the Silver will escort you all the way as well. And the following day, when you arrive back in Ethendra, you climb up the side of the tree and arrive in this vaulted city up in the canopy. And once again find yourself in audience with the Leaf Mother. She says, "My children, I can scarcely believe that you did it. You have the thanks of the woods and all that live within it. And most importantly, you have all the thanks I could ever give you."
Without the Silver, Huwasi and the Golem this would not have been possible.
Yes, we saw that unfortunately he perished in the battle. I am sorry for their loss. He did a brave thing, as did my children. However, if it allowed you to prevail, then it was all worth it in the end.
I just hope that having this battle together will bring you closer as a peoples.
Yes.
With the golem.
Perhaps they are not so bad as they seem.
No.
Enko, their second in command, will need some help. I've promised him your assistance, and I think the Silva could really help educate and support the golem in their growth and their rebuilding. And they don't know what they're doing is wrong. They don't know that harming the forest is bad. And maybe some of that education can help them. But they're going to need some leadership if they're going to survive. And like you guys, they're one of Liodos' kind of more rarer races. You need to stick together.
I had not considered their destruction a product of ignorance. Perhaps you are wise to suggest that we teach them the ways. Yes, I will think on it. Thank you for your suggestion.
I'll bow.
Now, enough talk, and she waves over some Silva who come with a few things they're carrying, and she says, I have some rewards for you. I know it is not much, but I must give you something for your troubles. First, she waves over a Silva who brings her it's like a glass vial, and it's sort of twined up in bits of vine. It's got a little cork stopper in top, and she, like a little vine from the canopy above her, she's all attached to, comes down, and there's this big flower on the end of it, and she puts it underneath the vial underneath, and this few drops of this amber nectar drop into the vial, and she stoppers it up, and she says, to you, Akane Shirudo, the one who would protect her friends before herself, I give you a vial of my sky nectar. Should one of your allies fall, you may use this to bring them back.
This is too much. I can't do this.
And then she says, Druindar, please step forward.
So I step forward and bow.
And she sort of closes her eyes and puts her arms to her chest. And she sort of glows for a moment, and then this sort of small mote of light comes out of her and sort of floats towards you, and then pops into your chest, and you feel this flood of warmth and life through you. It says, for you, Druindar, I grant you the ability to further your cause, to become a guardian of nature. Use it wisely. Guardian of Nature is a spell. You may use it once per day. Please feel free to look it up.
I certainly will.
You might like it. And finally, to you, Lysander, please step forwards.
Sheepishly step forward.
And she sort of waves her hands, and then sort of a small mote of magical energy appears above one of her hands, and she sort of holds it out towards you, and it flies over to you. And again, it sort of hits you in the chest, and you sort of feel this flood of magic go through you. And she says, this, for you, Lysander, you are one who requires protection, and this may help you. A spell of the Silva. Use it in times of dire need. It may save your life. And it is a spell which you may use once per day, and it is called Sylvan Mantle. It uses a reaction, and when you are targeted by an enemy you can see with an attack, you can use your reaction to gain resistance to the damage, but only before you know how much damage is dealt.
Okay.
That's fucking awesome.
That's somewhere.
Only effective against physical, lightning, acid, and poison.
What does it look like? It's just like it's kind of like this wooden
So-
man pops up.
So yes, I believe in my head it would be like, just like a load of vines would suddenly just like grow over in front like a shield and protect you or something.
Out your
also then-
back.
Yeah, like woody tendrils, just like suddenly just like.
So it protects against what? Sorry. Do you know what? We'll do this offline.
Yeah, basically, imagine it's not good against fire and necrotic because plants.
I'll bow and thank you, Leaf Mother.
I hope these gifts may aid you in your journeys and maybe help you to stay alive when you face danger. You have done more than I could ever have hoped. Thank you.
Thank you, Leaf Mother.
Fucking awesome.
I think we are going to stop at that point right here.
Oh my god.
Cut!
Too much.
End of episode.
Should have put on the mandolin music to cheer us all up.
Yeah, well, yeah. And the Sky Nectar, is that reviving from somebody who's been incapacitated, like knocked out, or is that from death?
It is a revival from death.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Fucking awesome.
One use only. Potion to
Oh,
revive from
my
death.
god. I'm gonna put it in a fake molar in the back of my mouth.
Yeah. Oh yes. Yeah. Good. Use it on yourself.
Remember, the
Good idea.
tooth. The tooth.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot to cram into one episode, so I had to rush the end a little bit. I do apologise,
Oh,
but
amazing.
I hope you guys enjoyed it.
It was awesome.
That was awesome.
Yeah. There was a lot. I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight, so I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in, watching this stuff. I know you kind of Dan puts a lot of effort into this, so hopefully you're following the story. You know where we're at. Appreciate all the usual contributors: Django, Mojiv. Who else we got? Yeah, nice.
But anyway, that's all for today. I am very tired. I don't know about you guys.
Emotionally exhausted.
Yeah.
I'm emotionally exhausted. Yeah.
By the way, Charlie,
Yeah.
Guardian of Nature. That is BA, dude. That is like
Yeah, I know,
so up through Durandal's
Yeah.
alley.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
I was like, I read it and I was like, "This is Durandal. I'm giving this to him."
Yeah, it's fucking sweet.
So Primal Beast of Great Tree. Wow.
It's pretty dope.
It's dope.
I imagine the Great Tree, kind of pluses.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, or the Primal Beast in addition to his Fury.
Well,
So,
Great Tree and Sentinel.
Yeah. Be sweet.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, a lot more
So-
flexibility. I think he has a lot more flexibility now, doesn't he, as a character?
Yeah.
Class, sorry.
And if you're the Great Tree, you get advantage on Constitution, so you get advantage on concentration checks when you're hit as well. Which is amazing.
Oh,
You're gonna be a druid whether you like it or not, Charles.
Oh yeah, because it's an attack using Constitution.
It's a concentration spell, but you get, with the Great Tree, it's like you make Constitution save with advantage. So you get advantage on the concentration check when you're in the spell, which is amazing.
It's amazing. I can't wait for you to explain that to me offline.
Yes. Anyway, we're gonna go.
Also,
Thank-
Primal Beast, advantage on all of your attack swings.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
That's fucking huge.
plus an extra 1d6.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you guys very much. It's been an awesome session. And thank you to anyone who's been watching. We will see you, I think, next week for our Elderon campaign, I believe.
Yay!
Everything's back on schedule, so we'll be back next Thursday, same time. Hope you're all doing well, and good night. See you next time.
Peace out, everyone.
Good night all. Thank you. Check us out on